Right, we are loaded into the game. We are playing it in draft mode, which is going to be interesting because I don't think I've ever played a Football Manager game in draft mode before. So
nice one, big lad.
I don't have to turn these alerts off because these are like the old Twitch alerts when I streamed on Twitch. So these are just people following me on Twitch right now as opposed to anything on YouTube. I don't have to turn them off. So
you just made
we might just have to deal with it. I have no idea. We might just have to deal with it. There we go. Oh well. Right then. So welcome to the league. This is going to be a really fun tournament. We're playing it in draft mode as opposed to full fat Football Manager. So it's a little bit slimmed down, but it also should mean that things go a little bit quicker. Because we have a 20-team league here. There are 20 other content creators taking part in this, ranging from, of course, Zealand, who's bottom of the table, and that's where he's going to end up come the end of this. We've got Big Robbo in first place, apparently. And judging by the alphabet, all the letters in between as well, unless the letter A, because no one begins with an A here, apparently. So lots of cool content creators here, not just from the Football Manager space. We've got some guys from the FIFA space, as well, or the FC space, I should say. And we've also... We've also got Mackwell here as well, who has never played Football Manager in his life before. He's actually managed to pick a pretty decent team here. If we sort it by position. Donnarumma,
nice
Milinkovic Savic in goal. You love to see it. Whoa, you love to see it. Elabod, thank you very much for that donation, man. That's much appreciated. That is ridiculous. You are very, very kind.
Nice one, big lad.
Thank you so much.
All woman.
Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Again, I have no idea how to turn off these Twitch alerts. If I go on here, yourself. Oh, is that it? If I just press that, I might have done it. I might have. Now I've lost everything. There we go. We should be okay. We should be okay. Matt will finish top 5 in the league. But now the board is going to go. It's fine. It doesn't matter at this stage. It's okay. We'll survive. We'll survive. So Matt Cole's here as well, and he's going to be good fun. So, has my tactic saved itself? Yes, it has, but can we can't load now. It's a bit silly. Okay. I'm just trying to move the Discord as well. Tactics will work now. Wait, I might be in the wrong game here, potentially. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. No, I'm in the right thing, I believe. This is very complicated, and this should have been sorted out maybe, I don't know, 2 hours ago. But there we go. We're in here waiting to get started. This is our tactic, by the way. We'll talk through this. Sorry, I'm going to cheer from Matt Cole from now on. Oh, well, look, I appreciate the donation, man. That's a peace talk there. That's a bit of like a peace thing there. I'll appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. That's very kind of you. So this is our team. This is what the tactic that we're going to go for. Oh, blogging the history. You love to see it, my friend. Thank you very much for the donation there as well. Hope it comes down to you and Zealand for the title. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna give it our best shot here. We're gonna give it our best shot and hope for the best. So this is the team we've got. We've got Eduard Mendy in goal, who I think is still a very good goalkeeper. I know he's playing in Saudi, so technically he's washed, but he is a good goalkeeper in Football Manager still, at least. So I think he is going to be in between the sticks for us for most of today. If he turns out to be rubbish, we have got Trubin available to us to come into this as well, and hopefully play well. We've got two very good keepers here, I think. I think they're both solid choices. I would probably put Mendy above Trubin. In fact, what we should do is compare the two of them, shouldn't we? And this does suggest to me that Mendy is better. He's very eccentric, which wasn't great, if I'm honest with you. In real life, I would say Trubin's better, but in Football Manager, Mendy... And this is Football Manager from 2 years ago, I remember. So it's still quite a while ago. But essentially, I think, yeah, Mendy is the better goalkeeper here. So, we've got... I don't think this is the exact defence that I want here. Bongiorno on the left-hand side, 100%. He is a left-footed centre-back, and he's also got 15 jumping reach, 15 heading. His pace a bit low, actually. That's a little bit concerning, Bongiorno. I don't think I want to have the man that I can't pronounce. Is it Lucharel Geertruida? No, Geert Reuter. I'm not going to be able to say it fluently. So for that reason, I think he might actually have to drop out of the team here a little bit. In fact, this isn't the team at all that I want, basically. I want Calvert-Lewin up top. I'm going back. What we're going to do here. I'm not quite sure when this team got picked or who did it. Wasn't me. That's what I'm going to say. Clear the entire team. Up top, we want Calvert-Lewin. And I've clicked the Argo Aspas there. I want Calvert-Lewin up top. In the shadow striker role, that's where we maybe want a Michael Elise, who's obviously very good on the wing, but can play through the middle and is 15 composure, 14 finishing, 14 pace. He'll be solid in that position for us. And actually, am I tempted to go for, maybe Eze could drop in there, but Xavi Simons I think is probably the better player to have in that attacking midfield position. If you compare him with Eze here, oh, it's actually a lot tighter than I thought, to be fair. They're interchangeable, aren't they? Geertruida. Oh, thank you, Lim. Appreciate that. And actually everyone else in the chat as well for saying Geertruida as well. Okay. I think I can say that. I think I can do that. Geertruida. It looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. Now you've all explained it to me. Thank you, chat. Much appreciated. So yeah, Elise and Simmons in the attacking midfield. The wing backs, I think, pick themselves because we want Grimaldo on the left and Yankuto on the right. Although Semedo's a good backup there as well. If it wants to... There we go. Deep line playmaker is Camavinga. Although, is that his best role? I'm clicking. There we go. Camavinga. Is that his best role, deep line playmaker? He's more of a ball winner. If we drop into this position, yeah, ball winner. He might be better as like just the DM, actually. Although, yeah, 100%. 100%. There's more of a DM, which might mean Granit Xhaka might not be the best deep line playmaker role there for us. Saying that. Oh, 16 vision, 18 passing. Yeah, he's definitely the playmaker in there. Shouldn't FM update their database during the delay? Well, I think there's licensing issues, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. It's also a lot of work for them as well, but there we go. As for the centre-backs then, is Konsa left-footed? Oh, let me pick Bongiorno, did it? Is Konsa left-footed or is he right-footed? I actually don't know. Reasonable left foot, very strong right foot. We've got a lot of good centre-backs here, and this is where it's going to get a bit tricky, I think, in terms of picking our... of picking who to go for here. If we actually go to our squad... That's not squad. This is squad. And we can get the reports here, can't we? Sorting it by ability. Mendy in goal, just put him there for now, obviously. They reckon Aspas is really, really good. Diamande, Silva, they reckon are better than Bongiorno and Konsa. Oh, sorted it by potential, not ability. There we go. That's better. I don't think we can go wrong with any of our centre-backs, really, but I do want to have Ousmane Diamande in there because he is big. He's a big boy who's good in the air. He's probably going to be my centre of the three centre-backs, although he prefers to be on the right or middle of a three-man grouping, so we'll put Diamande in the middle. And we'll probably keep swapping things around, to be fair. I would say. Let's put Diamande in there. And probably Antonio Silva there as well. In terms of the bench, we definitely want to have Patrick Schick on there. We can only have 7 subs, which is a little bit annoying. We'll get Aspas on there too. We'll get Gravenberch. We'll get Eze. We will get... probably Piero and Jerry, because Jerry can also just cover up right wing back if needed. And then, potentially, because he plays everywhere, Quintin Timber on the bench too. Just to start things off at least. Let's just save that as a team selection 1 for now. And Mendy of a Trubin. In real life, I wouldn't have it, but in Football Manager, he's better. In Football Manager, he just is better. So that's what we're going to go for. Oh, crap. I've not done any of my... custom... Oh, hang on. I have got this saved somewhere. Let me just have a quick look. That would have been kind of... In fact, have any of this saved? No, none of it's saved. Ah, I see. Right, if I now go to... I got a screenshot of it before because the tactics weren't working. Where was it? Where is my screenshot gone? Here it is. Go to here. And then... Right, so we want to have advanced forward shadow striker, attacking midfielder, wing back, DLP, ball winning midfielder is what we've actually got here. Let's have a ball winning midfielder, wing back, Yes, yes. All those roles are correct. We want to be attacking here. We want to be like really going for it. We want some short passing. And we want to be high tempo. We want to be narrow. We want to put in some low crosses. Left and right, pass into space, run at the defence. Counter, counter, distribute quickly, and roll it out. And then we want to be... Oh, it's been saved. We've got to get into the games quickly, so I need to do this quickly. Oh, and then we've got individual player instructions as well. This is getting complicated real quick. But it's just the standard kind of stuff, really, isn't it? I suppose get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. We've got a big back line. Okay, that's good. And then what we want to be doing is basically going on to every player. It's a bit meta, but if you go tackle harder on like every player, centre backs you want to have tackle harder and dribble more, because then they bring the ball at the field a little bit further, which is much nicer. I much prefer that, and it just seems to work really well. Tackle harder, dribble more. We'll just put tackle harder on our midfielders as well, or that should be already on there. Perfect. When we get to our wing backs, though, what we want to be doing instead is telling them to cross more often, cross from the byline, run wide with the ball, let's sit narrower, and tackle harder. We'll do that on both sides. Cross from the byline, cross more often, sit narrower, mark tighter, and what was the other one? What was the other one? Run wide with the ball. There we go. And then I think we want to have something similar with our attacking midfielders as well. Cross more often, run wide with the ball, roam from position here, and tackle harder. Tackle harder, run with the ball, cross more often, roam from position. Sorted. Right, it's all sorted now. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to press save. I did save something earlier. There we go. The league, far at the back. We'll call it that, shall we? Sweet. Byline's interesting. Well, it's like the meta kind of things in Football Manager. It's the things you've got to kind of do to to try and make things work. Right. Still doesn't look like we're quite... I was panicking then, thinking we had to get sorted, but it looks like no one's actually ready. I'm going to press this must respond button up here. Oh, Iago Aspas. No, Granit Xhaka captain. Iago Aspas is our vice captain. Confirm those. Sorted. Need a sub goalie? No, never sub goalkeeper. Didn't have instructions to DCL. Good points. Good points. What foot is Silva? He is right-footed, I believe. Oh, he's actually more left-footed. Oh, he plays both, to be fair. He's probably better to put in the middle, isn't he? Good thinking, chat. And then Calvert-Lewin. Probably just tackle harder. Maybe mark tighter as well if we're pressing, actually, as well. We'll try that. If it doesn't work for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, we can change it. Our boy Antonio Silva. Is he subject to move this season? I feel like some club outside of Portugal is going to take a punt on him at some point. Yankuto. Oh, he did mark tighter, not tackle harder. Interesting. Good spot, chat. Good spot. Good spot. Thank you for that. If you're doing a lot of tactics, it's going to take a while to start. I mean, we've had like 20... Well, I say that. We've not had 20 minutes. It's taken a little while to get things going, hasn't it? With everything else going on. So, we shall see. But this is essentially the system that we want to be running. If it doesn't work, we can go to like a 4-2-3-1 or something like that, or a 4-3-3. And then I think we should be cooking on gas at that point. Plan to be live on Twitch? No, just on YouTube. Didn't go for Onana in goal. Didn't go for Onana in goal, no. Mendy and Trubin are our two options here. And I want versatility on the bench. I don't think Quinton Timber's the best player, but he can play anywhere along that spine of the pitch if we need something. Who's better? Marcus Acuna or Grimaldo as well? Let's compare these two. Lincoln Athletic. Of course, that's a team name, by the way. Lincoln Athletic. Alex Grimaldo. Who is the better player here? Acuna's better defensively, only just, but Grimaldo offers a lot more upside going forward. So, yeah, he is going to be the better person. My first overall pick was Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I thought, let's get the meta striker in now. He's meta, let's get him in and hope for the best. In fact, who are we actually playing first of all? Do Rags to Riches. I believe that's Manny. I think we've got Manny up first, if I remember correctly. I don't think there's actually... In fact, there might be a way. If I go to... game status... Here we go. Right, now we can see who's actually called what. So, the club is Manny, yeah. So, Do Rags to Riches is Manny. Not long after that, we've got Winners POVFC, which is Stans, who makes FIFA content. You're definitely beating Manny. To be fair, Manny did beat me in the final of a Streamer Showdown years ago, so there's a bit of beef there, to be fair, going back a long way. Musterman's in here as well. Kurt0411 is here as well. 04 is the team name. That's a cool team name. Nick RTFM with his top pick. It's a boring team name. But now we get to play. Now we get to play. The game has continued and we are about to come up against Manny here. I don't think anyone's actually in any voice chats at the moment. Oh, I've not done my set pieces. The only rule with set pieces here is we just have to follow the wizard. We can't do any custom set pieces because then it gets really overpowered. So we're going to follow a staff preference here, I think, on everything. Or saying that, no, I want a counter attack here from corners. We want to put the ball towards the near post because that's generally a bit better, isn't it? And yeah, we'll just go balanced. And is in-swinger or out-swinger better, chat? I can never remember. Is it in-swinger or out-swinger? Maybe it doesn't matter too much. I don't know. I like an in-swinger. In-swinger. Out-swinger. Out-swinger. Out. Okay, I don't think the chat are too sure either. There's more ins than outs, I think, in the chat. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna go in-swinger on this one and hope for the best, essentially. Right. And there we go. We've done our bits there. We've already sorted the team out. Chat, this is it. This is the first game. The first game of the league. We're taking on Manny here, who's got James Ward-Prowse. I don't actually know, to be fair. Let's get this sorted. I've not seen Manny pop into a... I'm going to just jump into a voice chat. If he wants to come in, he can do. And we'll have a chat with him. But we'll see. In-swinger, out-swingers for little babies in low league only. Wow. Big. Come on, Atleti. You love to see it. Come on, Atleti. Amiga Luke has James Ward-Prowse. Set pieces galore there. But won't be used to full effect because you can't use custom set pieces. I'm a little bit nervous about this formation. It works very well in single player. I don't know how well this is going to be working in multiplayer. That's the only kind of like... Ooh, I'm not sure about this that I have. Because the multiplayer plays very differently to single player. So that's what's going to be... If we start losing games like 5-0, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Because I've picked this team. I've picked this team to play this formation, essentially. When I was drafting, I was like, I want holding midfielders. I want wing-backs as opposed to full-backs. We haven't really got a winger. We've got Eze and Elise who can play on the wings. But outside of that, there's not a whole lot of wing depth. So if we have to move to wingers, that's when it's going to be tricky. Whereas superstars, we don't really have superstars, I'll be honest with you. We went for more of a balanced squad across the board. We've got really, really good depth, and I think that's going to be important. Well, I think it's more important in full fat FM. This is still draft mode, remember, so I'm not entirely sure. I would only wonder if you can pop Granit Xhaka on Regista, make him push higher up. Feels like your central players seem a little isolated otherwise. That is a thought, to be fair. I think we could try that potentially. If it doesn't work out, I think maybe that is something to think about in a couple of games' time. But this is the formation that's worked pretty well in single player for me, so I'm pretty confident in it working there at least. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for the donation on that one, man. Much appreciated. Really kind of you. And your advice will be taken if it works out, if it turns out we're not very good, which is quite likely, to be fair. I use a Segundo Volante DM combination. Again, there's different roles we can use here, which is quite good. Is Calvert-Lewin cracked, or was he a budget pick? He is so overpowered in Football Manager. So overpowered. To beat Zealand, we've not even started yet. First game coming up in a second. It's taken a little bit of time to get going with it. This is the thing with 19 other people. We're waiting on one person, and that is Jack. Jack, come on, hurry up, fella. Here we go. He's hurried up. He heard us. He heard us. This is it. First game of the leagues. We're taking on Manny here. Durags to Richie. He's got Lunin in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, Aaron Hickey. It's a good back line. Ederson, Chanaloglu, Bruno Fernandes is a... Actually, I'll be honest, on paper, I do feel like on paper his starting lineup is better. I'll be honest. Yeah. But look, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to pump my arms. Home form's important to us. Players look motivated. And now we're coming out onto the pitch. So we're playing our 5 at the back here. What is he playing? I'm thinking the 4-3-3, right? Yeah, 4-3-3. I'll be honest, I don't think I've come across Ederson before. That's not a name I recognise, other than obviously the Man City goalkeeper, but he's got CR7 on the bench, has he? No, he can't. Surely not. Surely not. That's crazy. Yamal's going to have -10 potential ability again. We want to go sideline. Let's just up the pace a little bit and go to key highlights. There we go. This is the first game of the season for everyone. The first game of the season for everyone. Can I extend that out? Oh, there we go. That's a bigger touchline tablet. What do we want to see on this touchline tablet? We don't want 2 loads of stuff. Visualizer. Keep an eye on their formation as well. Is it Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench? He has got Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench. Jeez. He doesn't care, does he, this guy? He does not care. Now, we're in the purple. We've got the purple kits here. So Grimaldo's going to put this one into the middle. Oh, my word. That hit both posts. That hit both posts, right? That genuinely hit both posts. Oh, my word. Okay, well, look. We know that we're... Oh, Silva's taking a knock and is indicating he wants to come off. Let's leave it to half-time. No, he wants to come off. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Kev's winning. Big Robbo's winning. Clates is winning. Yeah, he's still asking to come off as well. We'll take him off at the break. I mean, what an exciting game so far, by the way, chat. What an exciting... One highlight. We hit both the posts in it as well. Let's make the changes, shall we? Let's get Antonio still. I hope it's not a bad injury, but... I personally think... Let's just compare the two of these. There's Jerry. I think Piero is a better player to bring on here. If we compare him with Jerry... Oh, they're actually so similar. But Jerry's faster. All right, we'll bring Jerry on. And Jerry's right-footed as well. Piero's not. So on comes Jerry. I'll probably move him to the right-hand side there. Cool. Into the dressing room. If Xhaka scores this game, I'll tattoo your face on my chest. Thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. And I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to that, please. That would be nice. I'd like to see it. Okay. Waiting for Manny to make a few changes, maybe potentially. Half-time is... Yeah, it says waiting for Manny Brown down at the bottom here. Please, that would be so funny. I won't pay for it, but I will enjoy it. I will enjoy it. It might be a little bit creepy, actually. But, you know, when you say something online, you know, you mean it, right? There's no take-backsies when it comes to saying things online, so... A highlight. You love to see it. Let's see what's going to happen here then. We've got possession. I love our kits, by the way. These purple kits, they're nice. Xavi Simons. Plenty of space in the penalty area. Xavi Simons cannot get his shot on target. Oh, man. That felt like it was the moment. Let's just shout encourage out there to everyone, shall we? Oh, but now Manny's got a chance. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, dearie me. Right. Come on, Mendy. Do us a favour here. Who's on the penalty? Cristiano Ronaldo's on the penalty. Oh, and I thought Mendy got it. That's a real shame. Still only 53 minutes on the clock. I think we should be able to get ourselves back in to the game. I'm going to pause it. Calvert-Lewin not playing particularly well, which is kind of worrying. I'm going to get rid of that Mark Tite a bit there. I'm going to bring Patrick Schick on. At least he's having a good game. Simmons not so much. Let's bring Eze on. And I don't think we can make a fourth sub. I think it's only 3 subs in this as opposed to 5 in other things. Oh no, I can bring Ryan Greenberg on as well. Let's confirm that then. Let's make those changes just before the hour mark here. And Grimaldo now with a free kick. Finds Eze, finds Gravenberg, and the substitutes combine immediately. But was he offside? Was he offside, chat? I don't know. Please no. Yes! You love to see it. Okay, we're Gucci. Over the bar, it's fine. It's fine. So those changes had an immediate impact. Both Eze and Gravenberg came on. They combined to get the goal. Let's just shout encourage again to the team. Let's try and get them to push forwards on this. You know, use this as some momentum now. Schick makes a great interception there. That's... Okay, he plays a very nervy pass backwards there as well. But it's all right. He's found Eze, who's running through the middle. Eze has not got the legs to do it, but he's managed to get the ball out towards Grimaldo, who does it! We've turned this game around. Alex Grimaldo. Sensational stuff by Lincoln Atleti there on the counter-attack. They strike twice in 5 minutes. Come on! You love to see it. That's what we're here for. That's... Wow. Crew beating Musterman 4-1, by the way. Big Robbo 4-0 up as well. Mono 2-0 up against RDF. We're playing Mono next, I believe, actually. And now... a throw in here for Manny. As in Burmo puts it in the back of the net. That's frustrating. That is rather frustrating. But another set piece. Oh my word, Grimaldo went for it that time. London makes a great save, but I think after the set piece routine we had earlier, we should have passed that one out again a little bit. Can we have something from the corner here, though, as Grimaldo finds Elise, Camavinga, Eze. Oh, my word, you love to see it. These set pieces that we're just using default-wise, absolutely coming out amazingly for us. I'm not quite sure what I was trying to say there. You love to see it. Okay, so back in front here in this back-and-forth game with Manny. And this season opener, it's always nice to get a win on the season opening day. And after going behind to a Cristiano Ronaldo penalty, where obviously Bruno Fernandes died for it, we've got ourselves back in front. And Burmo drew level, but just a couple minutes later, Eze, assisted by Camavinga, got us in there. I didn't know what to be looking on that visualizer thing, by the way, in the middle of the screen. Oh no. No. Manny also coming up clutch with a few set pieces here as well. That's frustrating. Praise players. Should have done. There's a highlight straight from kickoff there. No. Let's not be stupid here, fellas. If he makes it 4-3 here, I'm going to be so upset. Okay, the ball's gone all the way back to Lunin. Oh, maybe Manny's making changes, potentially. Maybe he's not pressed pause and he's just making changes. Maybe that's why. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Please don't make it 4 now. Unless we're going to make it 4. Patrick Schick holds up the play nicely. Finds Bongiorno in plenty of space to reset the team a little bit. Elise is tackled by Joe Gomez. And he kicks out. No, keeps it in play just. What is his highlight leading to? A Patrick Schick opportunity. Come on, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. You love to see it. First goal of the season. So the substitutes have made a huge impact here. A huge impact. Because Gravenberg has scored, Eze has scored, and now Patrick Schick has scored as well. The super subs, that's why. See, I was thinking Manny's starting 11 looks way better than ours, but the substitutes have made the difference here. We put a lot of budget into the whole squad. As opposed to... We didn't buy superstars, that's what I mean. We spread the budget around quite nicely to fill the whole squad out with depth here. And the depth is working out wonderfully for us. We just now need to see this game out. We want to get 3 points on the board. And once those 3 points are on the board, we can be happy. Another goal I wouldn't say no to. Wouldn't say no to. As Grimaldo. Oh my word, what a set piece. How many set piece goals are missed, by the way? How many set piece goals? That's crazy. Patrick Schick. You love to see it, fellas. Grimaldo the wizard. Grimaldo, how many assists has Grimaldo got? Or is he not? He's definitely taken all the set pieces, I think, hasn't he? But he's not been the direct assister in those set pieces. We've got 5 minutes of added time. We're 2 minutes into it right now. Oh, no. No. Everything. This game is mental. Alex Grimaldo now has been sent off for a second yellow card. Arguably the most important player in this game for us has now been sent off. Luckily, it's the 93rd minute. We're only missing for 1 game, I believe, for a double yellow card. Oh my god. But that does bring an end to the first game of the season. And what a cracker that one was. All in the second half, by the way. 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 8 goals. Jeez. So Ronaldo scored first from the spot. We then pulled it back. And Burma made it 2-2. Eze then gave us the lead. Lookman brought it back. But Schick scored a brace late on to make sure we get the 3 points here. Congrats on the win, fellas. You love to see it. Let's say outstretched arms. Well done, lads. A good win for us there. Schick into the starting 11. He certainly impressed there, didn't he? He certainly impressed there. Will this be a video? Well, the thing with live streams is on YouTube, they just go straight into becoming videos on YouTube, like a long video. If you go on my YouTube channel, there's a tab at the top that says like videos, shorts, and lives, I think, something like that. Click on the lives, and they'll all be there, kind of thing. I'll put a link to it on. I can do a channel post tomorrow to remind you guys as well. Justice for DCL. I think we still stick with DCL starting, personally. I think that's sensible. Looks like we've still got a bit of time to go in other games here. Big Robbo and Clates are still playing. They're quite late in their games. I don't know who... Top pick, did we say that was... the other 2 FIFA guys, I think. I'm not quite sure. What we could do... Actually here... What we could do... is jump in to have a look and see what they're doing. I think it's Kurt, maybe. Who is still in a match, maybe. Or maybe he's not. Big Robbo definitely was. Let's see what Big Robbo's up to. Yeah, he's still playing a game. Oh, he's 4-0 up here against... There's so many people on this. You hate to see it. An ad straight away. Robbo, we need to see what's going on. You're serving us up ads here. Who else is live playing Foot Manager right now? Zims, that's who it is. Who was playing against Zims, I believe. I can't see Zims on here. Look, this has not gone very well. This has not gone very well. I'll cruise in a game. Oh, he's not in a game. I know, right, okay. We're just going to ignore Twitch, I think, for now. It's not working out what we needed right now. Everyone... Oh, Zim's friend's playing for him, apparently. Okay, makes sense. That makes sense. He's at a wedding. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. He's got to go to a wedding rather than play this with us, isn't it? That's the real shame. So, Big Brother has beaten Zims 4-0. Crew, I love his name, Crew Alexandra is good. He's beaten Musterman 5-1. FC Pomps. I don't know who FC Pomps is, and it doesn't tell you the manager anywhere. If anyone knows who FC Pomps is, that would be lovely. Against Top Pick, which is one of the FIFA guys. I can't remember who it is. We beat Manny. Lelujo has beaten... Oh, Top Pick must be Nick RTFM, I think. I think 04 is Kurt. He's lost to Kev 3-1. Luke has beaten Second Yellow Card 2-1. Mono, who I think we play next, has just beaten RDF Tactics. Luis Alberto with a brace there. And Berardi with a goal too. So, attacking midfield is doing quite well. Ah! Macquill has just scored a late goal against Clates there to make that one 1-1. Work the Space has beaten Goggles 11. Who is Goggles 11? I can't see the team name or the picture. I assume... Oh, FC Pomps is Arta. Arta. I love Arta. He's one of my favourite people in the Foot Manager scene. It was a good few years... I met him for the first time a few years ago, Arta. So every year or so, Football Manager, Sports Interactive, they invite us down to go and see the game. And usually it's like all the English people, or English language, I should say. I think they do other things for foreign language streamers. But this particular event was everyone, essentially, all languages. And so afterwards we go to a bar, and everyone's chilling at this bar, having fun, etc., etc. But everyone's kind of like in their own groups kind of thing. The English language, the French language, the Spanish language. So I take it upon myself after a few pints. I get brave, and I go over to the French group and start having a chat with the French people. And Arta is the only one there who can speak English. So I was having a conversation with all these French people, talking in English to Arta. He'd speak in French to them, and then they'd speak in French to him and back to me. And we bonded over lots and lots of blue moons that night. That was what we were drinking. So whenever I see Arta, we always have a good time. We always seem to get on the beers, and he's a really nice guy. If you do speak French, I'd go recommend his YouTube channel. He makes too much of content, but obviously in French. Streams a lot as well. He's a really, really nice guy. So I don't know if we get to play him tonight, actually. We are... I think the plan is to get through 13 games this evening, I think is the plan, if I believe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I will just miss out playing Arta tonight, but when we see him next week, we can wax lyrical to him and say some nice things. Simona is next, and she's just won her game, I believe. Oh, if it's going to load. Who knows? Did Mackwell concede? Oh, Mackwell did concede late on. Mo Salah came in with a big goal there. It's just Arta left then. With oh, and once you've clicked off the tab on Twitch as well, it doesn't actually play the advert for you. It just like pauses it for you. That's really annoying. Can we find? There he is. Arta's here. Please don't make me watch. Good. Right. Let's see what Arta's doing, shall we?
Passer avec Colomboigny Adams en attaque. On va descendre Josh Doit et Jonathan Klaus. Et on est bon.
Is this...
Oh,
that's okay noise-wise, isn't it? Obviously, he's talking French. I forgot about that. So, none of us are going to know what he's talking about. But he is 3-2 down right now.
Tac. Ok. On y va. Non, c'est bon, c'est good. Ouais, c'est good. C'est tout bon. J'ai un replay là? Ça marche pas?
Oh look, there's Manny drawing 3 all with us. We're going to see a flurry of goals for us shortly. A flurry of goals.
Attends, mais le temps est passé là. Putain, on va perdre le premier match, j'y crois pas quoi. 87e minute. 14 tirs 4 cadrés, 9 tirs 3 cadrés, 2-26 d'XG.
Okay, I really don't know what he's saying at all. I'm not going to try and speculate as to what he could be. to what he could be saying there. Let's play it again, shall we? Kylian Mbappe is a French word, that is true. And he's a very nice guy, Arthur, yeah. I like him a lot. And I should go on an intensive language course, true, as well. I do reckon so. So once that game finishes, we can press continue, and then we'll get into our game against Mono, who... I'm not quite sure if she's anywhere having a chat with anyone. Because there's a Discord for this, obviously, as well. And I can see that Stans and Zealand are in a chat together. Arta and Nick are in a chat together, although they're both muted up. I'm in a chat on my own. Kev's in a chat on his own. And so no one's really talking, I don't think. We're going to just stay in this chat, I think, and just hope people come in when we play against them. Hope for the best. I'm going to press continue here as well. It's done nothing. Still just waiting for 20 people. This is going to be the issue, I think, in this. Because some games are going to... Because if we base it on our first half against Manny, that first half had one highlight, and it was over so quickly. We got quite lucky that there were eight goals in the second half. And that still isn't the longest game. I can't believe how much longer it's taken. Oh, there we go. Press continue now. All the games are finished. You love to see it. That's good. Excuse me, just burping away here. Zealand did win his game as well. Let's have a chat to Z, shall we? Congrats on the win, Z. Yep, I won. I won 5-3 in the end. Yeah, we had no goals until the 55th minute. And then after that, it was just goal central. The 55th minute was the second highlight of the match, and that was the first goal, a Ronaldo penalty. And then after that, goals all over the shop. Yeah, and now my chat are telling me they can't even hear you, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah, just chatting away. I'll try and work it out. Right, I'm going to mute up so I can try and sort this out. That's weird, because you can hear the badum, didn't you? Look, because you can hear this badum. So I don't know why the rest of it is not coming through. That's really strange. I don't even know how I fix that. How would I even fix that? I don't even know what the issue is. Right, I don't know. I don't even know how we're gonna. For God's sake, there's always something that goes wrong with streaming. It's just not straightforward. This is why I prefer making YouTube videos so much more. Something on Discord audio settings, I think. User settings. Voice and video. Oh, output here. I think I honestly. Where are we here? Fisher X, I think you have solved it. I think that is now. I think I've done it. It was the voice output was selected to my speakers and not the Elgato stuff. So if I now close that, I think I might have fixed it. Z. He's not actually talking yet, chat. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I was talking to chat. Sorry.
Ah, there you go. You have come through now. Yes, I hear you. This is perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually did something.
Well, congrats on the win. Congrats on the win. You know,
yeah,
that must have been
the first game is important. I think 3 points up and running early is important. The longer you're on 0 points,
yeah, but it's I've to be honest, I've never done something online like this long. 38 games, 20 people, like.
Yeah, it is insane.
I don't really know exactly how it's gonna, like how important momentum is or something. I don't know.
Yeah, especially in the draft mode version as well. I presume in like full fat version it's a bit more important, but I really have no idea what to expect here.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna force advance this.
Good. Let's get through to the next game. Right, I've muted myself. You saying he's too loud now? That's
what I'm thinking.
There we go. Who was your star player in your first game, then?
Kimmich had a goal and an assist.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's at. Yeah, I mean, Kimmich was freaking outstanding. He well, I also he kind of has to be. You know, when you draft somebody like that, it's like, okay, I need him to be great, and he was. The whole one tactic thing's kind of cooking me though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, if I'd lost that first game, I'd be worried, but because I wouldn't, I feel pretty happy. But I know what you mean. Yeah, like you want to have those options to switch around to.
No,
it suits my playstyle more though.
This does?
Yeah, it does, because I'm not really a tweaker like you.
I guess. Musterman's able to load tactics? Wait, did you just... Well, then his thing's broken. I don't know. the whole thing is broken. We're trying to make it work in spite of it.
It's going well so far, because I won, so I'm happy. When I start losing, I'll start complaining. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I just wish that I had my other tactic to switch to. It's going to take me like 5 minutes to actually get to my other tactic, you know?
Well, I feel like you've got to roll with the punches.
Bro. Have you seen second yellow card? Look at my stream right now, Tom.
Okay, let me get this up.
Look at what second yellow card is using.
What the hell? Oh, chat can't see this. There you go, chat. That is ridiculous.
What is that? What in heaven's
That's not a
name
tactic. I think he might be having a seizure. And it's just he's holding onto his mouse whilst it's happening.
Well, I mean, this is certainly something.
Nah, I hate
Did he
it.
win? No, he lost his first game, right?
Good, he deserved to.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
He lost 2-1 to Luke on the road, but now he's at home. I'm on the road this time. All right.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can find Mono somewhere in a chat room.
Yeah, I gotta find Matt.
All right, good luck.
Somewhere in there. Yeah, you too.
Oh shit, we moved to the same room. I'll move again. Right, there we go. Wait for Mono to come around at some point. So, we now need to bring on Marcos Acuna for Grimaldo, who is suspended. I don't think I want to make any other drastic changes right now. Everyone's condition is still good. Everyone's morale is still good. Sharpness is good. I know Dominic Calvert-Lewin dropped to 6.3, but we know he's very good. I might maybe Simmons for Eze. That might be a change I'm willing to make there potentially. Eze came on, changed the game a little bit. He's got an 8.4 off the bench, which is mental, isn't it? So I think he deserves to come on. Shit got an 8.8. Again, I want to see what he can do off the bench maybe a little bit. We'll see how things go here a little bit. But this should be good. I'm not sure if Mono is around, actually, to be fair. We'll work it out. We'll work it out as we go along. Wait for her to finish setting her team up as well, but we'll go with that. I feel pretty good, to be fair. Schick was a menace from the bench, I agree. I still think Dominic Calvert-Lewin is one of the most overpowered players in Football Manager. So I'm more than happy to keep him in the starting lineup. Graven Birkenshire, Xhaka. Not yet. I think Xhaka on paper, he's got a 6.4 in that last game, but I think on paper he's better. Let's just compare the two of them, shall we? Actually, they're a lot closer than I thought they would be in Football Manager. Because I always think that Gravenberg was... Because you have to remember, this database goes back to the start of FM24, which was the start of the 23-24 season, wasn't it? So, back then, I thought Xhaka would be a lot higher rated than Ryan, but apparently not. They actually are quite similar. Which is interesting. Why not a two-striker formation? Because I prefer this one, personally. What's better, advanced forward or complete forward? I always seem to gravitate... I mean, on paper you'd think complete forward, but I think advanced forward's way better. Hello, Kev, you alright?
I'm very good. I'm just testing that my chat works.
Oh, well, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hear Tom? Bye, Tom.
Oh, bye,
Thank
bye,
you.
guys. Glad I can be used as your guinea... Oh, he's gone again. Kev, you just as a guinea pig there. Are you ever going to actually play? It does take time with 20 people to get into games. I do agree. This has to be sped up a little bit here. Because in an hour, we have done one game. And we're meant to try and get through 13 today. I'd say an hour, maybe half an hour, because we spent half an hour setting things up and getting really right, didn't we? So, we shall work it out. 13-hour stream. Who's been slow this time? This time it is Top Pick, one of the FIFA guys. I wish it just told you your name and not the team name, because I don't know who Top Pick actually is. If it's like Stans or Kurt, I don't know. I low-key really like the kit we designed last time, by the way. I low-key really like this kit. I think it's so cool. I would buy a football kit if it looked like that, I think. The purple and black's cool. Right, pick up from where you left off last time, please. Mono, then. She's got Dzeko up top. She's got Berardi, who scored a goal. Luis Alberto scored the brace last time as well. I think on paper, this team is weaker than what Manny had. So we'll see what we can do this time around. Oh, it's Nick, okay. Oh, by the way, we're third in the table with our +2 goal difference. I mean, a lot of people have got +2 goal difference, but we'll take it, won't we? We'll take it. Mono in a nice, like a pale pink number here. Pink v purple. Purple's going to come out on top here. Okay, let's get into this one then. We had a slow start to the previous... I say slow start. We had a slow first hour of the previous game before we finally got cooking in that one. Who's Mono? She is a Dutch streamer. And she's here. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry I forgot that voice chat exists.
No, don't worry. We've on our own for all the evening so far. No one's been talking to me yet. So it's good to have you here. It's nice to hear another voice.
Are you winning?
Am I winning? I won my first game.
No. Me too.
Ah,
I have no idea how I did that.
Well, you're a talented manager, Mono. You know, you've picked an all right team here. Luis Alberto got a brace for you, right? Do I remember correctly?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to play out well for me.
Oh, why not? How come?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
hold up. No, I take it back. Never mind.
I'm very
I just saw your team on the ball. Everyone key highlights and I got scared, but now we're on the ball, so all good.
No, we're gonna win it back in midfield here, and we've not done it yet though. Cagney is a very good player, by the way.
All right, fair. Oh
my word, that was almost a wonder goal. That was.
I would have taken it.
Well, early exchanges do suggest you are in front here. More XG, more shots, more possession, way more possession. 70% possession. That's a little worrying.
I mean, my goalie currently has the best rating. That is a bit worrying.
Yeah, same with me. Mendy's on a 7 rating for me. So clearly shots are being fired and the keepers are doing a right job. But I think the strength is on my bench. I made 4 changes in my last game and they all scored goals, or nearly all scored goals, got assists as well. And Eze was one of them. He earned the call up. Eze earned the call up after coming off the bench last time.
That was a pretty goal.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually. Pile drive from distance into the top corner. You can't beat that.
We only concede bangers.
Oh, that is nice. I think the keeper should have done better, if I'm honest with you. It looks like he kind of trips over himself.
Probably.
We'll take it though. So Eze, really deserving of his start here. Came off the bench last time. Scored 2 goals, 1 goal, got an assist at least. Something like that. He did well. He came off the bench and got an 8.4 rating, and that suggests he played pretty well.
That's decent.
So we'll see. And Marcos Acuna with the assist there. He's replacing Grimaldo, who got a red card in the last game as well. So it's good to see him hitting the ground running too. Okay, we'll take that at half time.
All right.
Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Let's say that to them. Have you bought any more football shirts recently?
I went to a vintage football shirt fair recently, and now I'm bankrupt. It's done.
What did you get?
Retro Arsenal. 95, 96, I think.
Ooh, okay.
Retro Gladbach, also 96,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
97. And Scotland, 88 as
Oh,
well.
sick. Oh, was that your trip to Edinburgh?
Yeah,
How was it? Did you enjoy it?
it was good. I really liked it.
It is a nice place. Like, it does feel like very sort of medieval kind of thing, doesn't it? I think around the centre, like it's just pretty.
Yeah, and it's not super big or anything, so it doesn't feel so overwhelming as some other cities.
Yeah, agree. I've only been there once or twice, to be fair, quite a long time ago. But I remember it being like quite walkable on like you get your bearings pretty quickly.
Mm.
Oh, 3 changes for you there. I feel like panic is setting in here if you're making changes early.
A little bit.
Yeah. You don't want to second guess yourself like that, though, do you? You know, what if you made the wrong changes?
Now I believe in my changes here.
I won't be so sure. I think I'm seeing that Markow is nervous on his debut. That's what it's suggesting to me here. He's going to make a mistake at left centre back.
Nah, I'm an incredible motivator. He will be fine.
I don't know about that. I think he's the weak spot. I'm going to try and pick on him.
That's not nice.
Well, look, I think it's time to bring on Patrick Schick to bully him a little bit. And maybe actually Iago Aspas as well. Let's make 2 attacking changes. We've definitely clawed back some more possession in the second half. You've still got more. But we don't need possession to win. Yeah, I've muted myself. She can't hear me right now. The mind games, I think, have worked a little bit there. I think we've done a good job. I thought Schick might come on and score a couple goals or something like that, but it's not quite worked out like that for us. We just need to hold on to this narrow win, and then we're okay. And I think... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not what I needed to see.
Come on.
I need to see my players getting on the ball here, pouncing on a defensive mistake from Markow. Oh, it's nearly a poor pass from him. It's nearly a poor pass from him. He's going to give the ball away here. Guarantee it. He's way out of position.
He's got this.
He's way out of position. He's doing such a bad job.
It doesn't matter. He's cute. He's got this. The finish was a bit lacking there, though.
I thought Berardi might have been offside there. Apparently not. Good reaction from Mendy. Offside, surely.
Come on. Do something. No,
Huge.
not that.
Well in, Mendy. My chat is saying, are you streaming? Are you streaming on Twitch at the moment?
I am streaming, yeah.
I think everyone else is streaming on Twitch. I'm the only one doing it on YouTube for a change.
I'm on both, actually.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We're bougie like that.
I've not tried the multi-streaming at all yet because it just seems too complicated to set up. So I'll just stick to one for now. Basically.
It's really not that bad.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point.
Let me know if you need help with it.
Yeah, I might do, because normally whenever I've got anything technical, I just cry to Nerdphonic Matt, and I just say, Matt, please help me. And he's always there to pick up the pieces. He's a good lad. But we just need the full-time whistle to be blown now. 2 wins from 2. Come on! Sorry to beat you like that.
Sad.
But it had to be done.
No, it's okay. I'm not angry because I think we still played fairly well. XG was all right, so...
I mean, you've had more
I'll
XG,
take
more
it.
shots, more possession, more pass completions, less fouls. You know, if anything, your
We're
team
just not clinical.
played better, but my defence is packed. It's doing pretty well there. Mendy finishing
Yeah,
on a 7.5
My defense
rating
is
there.
shit, so...
I feel like that's a bit harsh. So, we're one of the first games to finish. The downside of this tournament, as much as fun as it is, some games are going to take a long time to finish, and it's going to be a lot of waiting around in
Yeah.
between, which is a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
But Robbo's winning again, Jack's winning again, Luke's winning again, and obviously I've just won. So there's only 4 people out of the 20 there that have won both games as it stands right now.
Impressive.
Well, I think so. You know, it's just separating the wheat from the chaff here, basically, and it's just reiterating that, you know, me, Jack, Luke, and Robbo are the 4 best Football Manager content creators, or tacticians, players, you know. I guess being good at the game doesn't necessarily mean you're good at making content, but I'll put 2 and 2 together and sound the best at both, so that's all right.
I mean, I always say I am a personality streamer, not a skill streamer. I don't know what I'm doing, but I look very cute. And that's enough, in my opinion.
Well, look, if it works for you, it works for you.
Exactly.
I think I also rely on my cuteness, I would say. I think that's a big selling point.
I mean, if you've got it, flaunt it.
And I do, most days. I'm a peacock. That's what they call me. It's going to take a while to get a few. I'm going to try and watch a couple of these games, I think. Who's in the earliest? Who's in the earliest? Clates is earliest. I'm going to watch his games. Right, lovely chatting to you, Mono, and good luck for the rest of the season.
The chat wants me to tell you you're cute.
Thank you, Mono's chat. Much appreciated. I know already, anyways. You know, I don't need telling, but yeah. Thank you, chat.
Someone needs to get that ego of yours down.
Yeah, I think so, maybe. I'll go look in the mirror and give myself a talking to. All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Right, let's go and have a watch of Clates. I don't think Clates is streaming, actually. I think he might be on Baby Watch or something, potentially. Who's he playing? Because he said he couldn't join the chat. He's playing Arta. Oh, no. This is the common theme here of Arta. Let's watch Jack instead, because Jack is winning 5-1 right now. Let's see what he's doing out here. He's running away with things right now. Come for the FM content, stay for the Riz. I mean, I don't think Laura will be very happy with those comments, but I'm just being a nice person. I'm just trying to chat and be nice. Let's that's not muting the music. How do I mute the music? There we go. I've muted the music. Let's unmute Jack.
I'd probably go with a centre mid on attack for Vert.
Yeah, same.
And probably Pedri as like an advanced playmaker rather than a deep.
He's got Verts and Pedri in his team. Is that what you're saying?
I think.
Oh, Jack's like gone way too hard on this.
Move into channels and run wide with the ball. Kind of does what Mazzala does, but centre mid on attack's just a better version of it. IMO. Mukiele, Tammy, the whip cross nearly worked wonders.
I wonder what formation he's using. I think we kind of play him
table? I have
soon.
no idea how to do it in the draft mode skin.
Oh, the music's still going.
It's just with you.
The music is just muted for me. I don't have. If I press pause. Oh, there we go. I've done it. There we go. I think. Right. What's Jack saying?
I actually want people attacking the space behind Darwin.
You look. You kind of like Al Pacino in the first Godfather.
I
think that's a compliment.
Wide. There's no one actually.
I think that's a compliment.
Behind Darwin. Like, how many shots has he had here? He's actually, to be fair, he's had a lot of chances in this game. As much as we've battered him, we have taken our opportunities.
Oh my God! Look at the match stats.
A lot more by changing up the centre.
Jack's got a 2.5 xG, scored 5. The other guy's got a 2 xG and only scored 1. That's
like
tough.
His team's not bad.
It just must be a tactical.
Thank you.
Tactical misstep.
KO Day, I love in FM. By the way, he's fun. He's having quite a lot of long shots, I assume.
So Jack's not got Pedri in
He's had 20 shots, right?
Pedri's on the other
XG
team.
So low. His average XG per shot is like 0.1. If I go to visualizations and his shot map, can I?
Have you seen the video of the guy who redesigned Football Manager? Yes, I recommend it. I'm not quite sure what it's called actually. I literally watched it earlier today, and it's a really good video of this guy who just like thought, "Fuck it, I'm going to redesign Football Manager," and it's really cool. Maybe just search Football Manager redesign. It's probably the first thing that comes up. It's been out like 2 weeks or so, but it picked up some traction like yesterday or the day before. And I saw it earlier, watched it. It's really, really cool. So I'd recommend going and look at that one. Support workspace by disabling ad block. Oh, so I've got ad block turned on, but it's still showing me adverts. Jeez. Right, he's finished his game now, which is good. So let us play the music, get back in game, shall we? That should be all the games done now, which is nice. Don't underestimate stands. Is that what we play next? I think it might be. Yeah, winners POV. I think that stands. If we go to game status. Yeah, stands up next. Has stands ever played FM before? Who knows? I don't know. He just beat RDF though. Mad. Although I don't think RDF is playing tonight. I actually don't know. Oh no, it's I can't remember. RDF couldn't draft. I think he is playing tonight. Also, this is whoever made that character for him. Bald fraud. Wow. Terrible. We can't press continue yet. RDF is playing. Ah, okay. It was the draft that he wasn't around for. Right, we can now press continue, which is good. Stand is new to the game, but he's pretty good. Okay. Okay. What are we even looking for? Tonight we're meant to be playing 13 games. And we've got through 2 in about 40 minutes of actually properly playing. So we will see how many we actually get through and how long it's going to take. But it's going to be interesting. How many hours do you have in FM24, mate? We can look in a second, actually. I don't think you can see that, can you? I've got the Steam overlay up. Do you do makeup tutorials? Not often. Not often. Actually, I don't know how do I see this on a Steam overview? Guides, discussions, DLC, Steam Workshop, recordings. I'll just tell you what. I'll just go on Steam, not the Steam overlay. Library. Football Manager. Ooh. 2,918 hours, but do bear in mind, I would say 2,400 is maybe like simulating stuff, to be fair. I would imagine. I've not actually played that much Football Manager. That would be criminal. A lot of that is simulating. Waiting on Big Robbo to press continue. How do I have more hours than you, Tom? I don't know. That is quite impressive if you've got more hours than that. That is very impressive. Tom's in a shy arc. Too shy. So yeah, it looks like Jack is a strong contender to start things off then. And Robbo as well. I think he's kept 2 clean sheets, Robbo. What do you think about the first home and away game for Lincoln City? We've got Reading at home on the first day of the season. That'll be a tough game. Because Reading are going to be quite good this season now. They've got new owners in there. And I'm not quite sure our first away game is now, think about it. Remind me, please. I watched it in this video and he's got a class team. Not as good as ours, though. Hurricane injured for crew is peak. It is pretty... In the 94th minute as well, it's tough, isn't it? What do you think of the sale of Zach Bradshaw? I don't think he was ever going to get in our first team. Obviously bought with the idea that he's going to be developed and stuff like that, but obviously hasn't developed as much as they would have wanted him to be, so he is sold. Well, say sold. He's left. His contract hadn't expired, but he has been sold to Cambridge for a fee of £0, but we have got apparently future incentives to... or future interest in him, so like sell-on clauses or stuff like that, performance clauses I'd imagine as well. So it's probably quite good he's gone. He was never going to play for us. Quite a few teams did end up winning as well then. So Kev ended up winning as well, as did Clates. So there's 6 teams on 6 points. Stans has won 1, lost 1. He just beat RDF. I don't know if he lost in his first game too then. He lost to Zealand 3-1 in his first game. Okay. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Wimbledon's our first away game. I think it'll be an easy win. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Newly promoted, aren't they? So they've got momentum with them. They'll be okay. Check top goal scorers and can you sign other players from other managers? I don't think you can sign other players from other managers. In terms of the stats, we want player stats, don't we? Luis Diaz, 3 goals so far. Rodrigo with 2. Patrick Schick with 2. Eze with 2 as well. So we've got 2 guys up there with the goals. Bruno with 2 assists. Ricard, Alex Grimaldo. Yeah, the question now is actually because Acuna played really well in that previous game, didn't he? So who do we start, Grimaldo or Acuna? Who should we use? Start Garassi. If he's in our team, I would do. But he's not. So we're taking on winners POV. We are the favourites for it does say here. In fact, is there a... Can we see us... Oh, no, you can see past positions, but you can't see like a pre-season preview or anything like that. Which is a bit annoying. Acuna deserves it. Feed the hot hand. Grimaldo is great, though. He was very, very good. And Grimaldo's also got that set-piece threat as well, hasn't he? That I don't think Acuna has as much of. DCL should be benched. We can swap him around this game. Shit got 2 goals off the bench in the first game. Didn't quite do so much in the second game. Go and voice chat with Stans for the game. Oh yeah, I'll join him in a second. He is in one. I'll go and join him in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna swap Acuna out for Grimaldo. Schick's gonna come on as well. Eze is the nailed-on starter now in that position, I feel. I do feel a bit sorry for Acuna. If we play with wingers, he'd be on the bench, but I don't really feel like I can justify having just a direct replacement for Grimaldo when we've got other players on there as well. Okay. I am happy to do that. Cool. Right, I'm going to go and join Stans. Oh, he's here. He's joined us instead. Hello, mate.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. 1-1. Feeling good. Got a pretty, I don't want to call it a lucky win, but we took advantage of maybe an auto draft.
Yeah, I saw the win come through there, and I saw you were doing pretty well. So I feel like you're a dark horse here.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of chat help in the draft and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes.
No, I think you're doing all right. Who's your star player so far, do you reckon?
I think Silva has been pretty crazy. I will say my first pick was Lukaku, and he's been kind of shit. I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, it's really annoying when those like picks just never work out and they just sit there expensive and are crap.
Yeah. But you know what? That's fine. I mean, he was expensive in draft capital, but he wasn't that expensive in money compared to some guys.
Okay, that's all right. That's not too bad. Balanced team then, or are you more top heavy with your starting 11 and the backups are kind of like, ooh, they're a bit dicey?
Ooh, yeah, my backups are pretty bad. I think I have like one good backup.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So we're hoping to ride these guys into the dirt 90 minutes.
Yeah, I went the opposite way. I didn't get anyone sort of stand out, and I went for like quality depth instead, thinking that if it's 38 games, then we're going to need it. But I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to work out. I've won both games so far, but it's not been easy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What's your won them like high goal differential, or are you squeezing? What's the deal here?
Well, a bit of both. We won the first game 5-3, in a high
Oh,
scorer.
that's amazing.
And then the second game 1-0, just squeeze it out. So I'm not quite sure what the team really is yet, but we'll work it out.
1-0. That's beautiful football.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
5-3 to 1-0 in 2 different games is actually insane.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Imagine,
So
yeah.
whether this team is just really good defensively and we just got undone by some set pieces, or they are really bad going forward and we got lucky in the first, I don't know what it is yet. So we'll work it out.
Got it. Yeah, my chat is being very complimentary of you, and they're saying I'm going to lose, so I'm ready for a good game.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like you're the underdog. You're the unknown quantity here.
Yeah, and to be honest, I can't really lose because no one they don't know me because I'm new to Football Manager, and also I'm American, so if I do anything better than relegation, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. But that's a new concept to you, right? Relegation. Has that been explained properly?
Yeah, I love relegation. Yeah, no, so I come from esports, and in the old days of esports, we had promotion relegation.
Oh, that's
And I think
cool.
it's a beautiful system. It incentivizes innovation, young, hungry teams. I hate our draft system and franchises.
Really? I quite like the draft. I think the draft is fun.
The draft is fun, but it gives like really weird incentives to teams where it's like, all right, we're just gonna like rest our players, and if someone gets like a minor injury, oh, they're out for the year now, so we get higher draft capital. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It makes it weird.
And also when it's rigged, like for the Dallas Mavericks, that's always
Oh
tricky
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
truly.
But
I'm a Mavericks hater and a Lakers hater, so this is a terrible year for me. It's like
Oh.
both of them are happy.
who are you basketball-wise? Who's your team?
I like the Phoenix Suns, and we had a horrible year.
Yeah, that was horrendous. I'm a Magic fan. Myself.
Dude, that's great.
So-
I love Paolo. I mean,
Yeah, he's such a stud. I love him.
yeah, he's
I've got a
amazing.
Paolo
And because he's in
jersey,
Orlando,
it's my
no one
prized
talks about him,
possession.
but he's like LeBron light, dude.
I literally don't understand why no one talks about him, because you see all these stats come out and it's like the only people to do this in the past are Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Paolo Banchero. It's like no one talks about it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone. It's like kind of annoying the meme of like they're gonna be spooky, but it's like I think they're good.
yeah, no, I think
You guys got Desmond Bain, right?
yes.
Is that what
We
just
just got
happened?
Desmond Bain. Gave up a lot for him, but they'll be like useless picks because theoretically we're very good by the time those picks go through. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good move. He fits quite well, but we'll see.
Yeah. We're not waiting on me, right, chat? Okay.
No, we're not ready.
I'm
Theodore
always-
Chester
I'm
IV.
scared that I'm slowing everything down.
No. I don't know who Theodore Chester IV is in game. That's just a very fun name. But no, we're just waiting on one person. How long have you been playing FM for then?
Like 4 months?
Oh, mad. Okay, fairs.
Yeah, no, I'm very, very new to it. But I played a lot. I'm like at 300 hours in 4 months,
Oh,
which
geez,
is
yeah,
like a
that's a lot.
baby compared to a lot of people here. But I've liked it a lot.
No, it's good game time. It's very different. I mean, it is just a spreadsheet manager. That's all it is really.
Yeah.
It's just stats and nerdy stuff.
My only problem is that like I've been doing a journeyman, and so like the best way to play is a lot of free agents, a lot of loans, and I really just want to develop players. I like watching the number go up on
Yes.
like prospects, and so that's the exact opposite way of how I've been playing on stream. So
It's so much fun doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, when you can just, especially a really good fun one I always like is going to like a random like top flight team in Eastern Europe because they just always seem to have crazy good youth academies, and using those youth academies to develop your team to a point where you're then competing in the Champions League and beating Real Madrid and stuff like that. They're really kind of fun saves to do.
yeah, that'd be sick. I'm trying to get to like a sleeping giant just so I have more stars in development and recruiting, and it's not going well for me. I'm kind of stuck in the hellscape of Barnsley right now.
Oh, that is tough. That is really quite bleak, actually. How's
Yeah.
where do you start the journey? What's the team structure been like?
I started in Saudi Arabia, so I did journeyman, no badges, no nothing.
Okay.
Started in Saudi Arabia for a year, terrible.
Yep.
Went to Forfar and double promoted, had a great time in the cinch.
Yep.
And then I went to Dunkirk where I developed this strategy, the Dolphin Sword, that is, it's been hit or miss. Oh no. Oh no! Okay,
I thought it was over the bar.
I thought it was too. Honestly,
Yeah.
you heard my, my
Yeah, I was
relief.
like,
and
oh,
it was
it's
not,
gone over. It looks like it's
not
gone
right.
over.
30 seconds? Oh wait, offside? Hold? Nope. No, it was clean. All right, throw the bottle, chat. No, that was just beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, that was really good from Patrick Schick. He's a bit of an overpowered player and football manager. So,
Really?
yeah, weirdly,
Okay, I had to keep my mind open.
for strikers, it's always like tall, good jumping reach, and fast. That sort of like combination of physicals works really well.
That's where's Lukaku been?
Well,
is what
precisely,
I'm saying.
actually, yeah, precisely. It should be him, shouldn't it? But
Okay, Frimpong, the fastest man in the world.
oh no, that's a good
Oh,
move.
same thing. Oh, good defense though. Yeah.
Well in, Mendy. Well in. Is it a 5 at the back? 5, or is it 3-4-2-1? Is it? I can you're playing.
Me and you, I think, are playing almost the same thing.
Yeah, I
except I pushed
thought
up
so.
my wing back to a midfielder.
Oh, okay.
Just to get
okay.
a little freaky with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a tackle!
Yeah, I saw that coming through. I feel like great minds think alike, so we're
Exactly, you and me, the two great minds of this league.
No, I think so. Yeah, everyone's going to be playing 4-2-3-1s and 4-3-3s. That's boring. Oh, for God's sake!
What was that?
Oh my God!
What was your keeper doing?
Oh, Mendy.
That's actually insane. Wait, what?
And of course, it's Lukaku. who,
Yeah, fine.
picks
That's the
up
first
scraps.
goal. Love
Yeah.
that. That'll get him going.
Oh my God. Okay, look, it's all right. It's all right. We can give up a silly goal like that. We're going to turn it back round again.
Yeah. That was a 0.9 XG shot, chat.
That's ridiculous.
Unmissable.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Frimpong's pace down the wing, actually.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm a bit of a
higher up.
pace merchant. I heard early on that pace and acceleration are the two most important stats, and I took that to heart.
I mean, yeah, there are certainly some attributes that are way more important than pace and acceleration. The physicals in general are pretty important, I feel. Jumping reach as well, demonstrated here by Schick. Oh, he's put it over. Yeah, the physicals are really good. I think things like composure and concentration are always like pretty good ones to look out for, and determination when it comes to mentals. And then the technicals
it's so
are kind
funny.
of like,
I always scrap all the mentals. I'm like, who needs them? Because they don't highlight on the rolls a lot of times, and then my players always make huge mistakes and mess up. Wait, is this the beautiful play?
Whoa. Pushed onto the crossbar. Whoa. I've been let off there.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad there's no set piece stuff because I still haven't been able to. Hello?
Oh my
I still haven't
word.
been able to figure it out in the game.
Yeah, it is a good thing not doing the set pieces because they are ridiculously overpowered. There are, there's times where if you use a real OP set piece and put someone like Van Dijk on it who's got like 19 heading and 19 jumping reach, they do just score 50 goals a season. Like, it is just broken.
That's crazy.
Oh no, not a penalty.
Oh, is it?
I refuse to believe there was a handball there.
I've seen more handballs today, wow, than I've seen in my entire time playing this game as a solo player. All right, Big Lou.
Oh.
All right.
Takes him 3 games to warm up, apparently.
Who did? Dude, we're looking for the hat trick today. Keep him in, coach.
That's horrible. Mendy dives the wrong way too. Okay. Well, look, it's okay. It's early in the game still.
Yeah.
Although I'm not liking
I'm
that
very
you've got
scared of your
2.16
halftime
XG.
adjustments. I will say that.
Well, I'm not really
and
much
one of
of
the
a
goals
tinker
was your
man.
keeper having a stroke in the goal. So if
Well,
you didn't do that, you'd
yeah.
have been fine.
We'd have been okay. I'm not much of a tinker man though. I like to trust the system.
Oh, I love that.
And I.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. And
Speaking
that's
of
why.
trusting the system.
That's why. I back the boys. I back the system. And they're going to
Just
deliver
let them
for
play
me.
for themselves. They're professionals, right?
Exactly.
Just let them do their thing.
Precisely. All I can do is
Damn,
give
that
them
was-
my blessings. And
Beautiful.
that is a lovely bit of movement.
What a
there as
quick
well.
first step. Insane.
Right, we'll take that.
That's all right, chat. Trust the XG.
Yeah, I was just saying the XG is like crazy actually. But I guess the
I mean,
penalty
to be
gives
fair,
you like
one of
almost
that was
but-
the pen was huge and the stolen ball from the keeper was
Oh
huge.
yeah, of course it's an open goal at that point,
So,
isn't it? So
I think actually you might be ahead in real football, actually.
yeah, fair. That's a good point. It's a really tight game though, looking across all the stats, ignoring XG.
Yeah. And fun to watch. More highlights than the last few games. Although you had a 5-3, so maybe not. For me, this has been a lot.
Well, the first game, the 5-3, no goals were scored until the 55th minute, and then after that, all 8 went in. So it was a really like...
What an insane second half.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. One highlight in the first half, but that was it. And I was like, oh, this is going to be so boring now if this is just what it's going to be, and everyone's going to take so long, and I'm just sat here. And then we actually could enjoy it, which was good. We need to get this second goal now.
Okay, another shot on goal by us.
I'm going to make some changes.
Okay, I respect that. I'll go in as well.
I've got a few players who aren't pulling their weight.
Yeah.
SA on a 6.5 is not doing enough out there for me.
I think we do it, right? Oops, clicked the wrong button. Oh, my game lags so hard in the tactics screen.
Yeah, it doesn't like tactic changes in
Oh, shit.
multiplayer. It's
that makes
a
sense.
really bizarre system.
God, I just think this is... He's playing fine today. He's playing fine today, chat.
Musiala on the team and Dani Olmo, that's a good pairing. I know you just swapped them out for each other. but
Yeah,
that's a good
I will be
pairing.
honest, for the last week since the draft, my chat has been laughing at me for getting Olmo because they thought it was overkill and 50 million and we could have got more, but he did score a goal and he's been a nice energy man off the bench.
And is he good at set pieces as well, am I remembering? Has he got quite a high free kick taking?
You would know more than me for sure.
I'm pretty sure he does. I think he's quite useful there.
There's just a picture that's been circulating my Discord of him compared to Silva and everyone Pepe laughing at him.
Well,
Because of,
look,
Silva's just him but better in every single stat.
There are some things that you can't quantify, and aura is one of them. And I think Dani Olmo's got the aura. So,
Speaking of aura,
oh my god,
Dani Olmo, dude, you said it. You actually jinxed it.
I actually did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
is Olmo him, chat?
He is.
I
He
think
is
it's
him.
actually Silva that's him. He just got the ball and turned it upfield.
Look, if anything though, it makes it look like I know what I'm talking about now, which is quite good. So I'll take
It
that
actually
part.
does.
Yeah,
Olmo and Lukaku were literally sitting on top of each other. Lukaku could have had the hat trick there.
he's been a gentleman. Yeah, that's tough to take.
Okay. Yeah, get your fan cams ready, chat, for the Olmo.
Get the edits, cold edits.
Okay, maybe we... I mean, is it even worth it to get Tired Man? He's playing well? No.
Right, it's time to lump it up. Let's play some non-league football here. I'm not worried, chat. I'm not worried. I know we're 3-2 down, but two of those goals have been absolute cheese. Penalty and a Mendy just messing around. The only goal he deserves is the Olmo one. That's the only goal he deserves. We've still been good in this game. We've still been solid. I'm still feeling pretty happy. We just need to make sure
Okay, sorry, ready.
we're good. Yeah, that's a lot of changes to make there.
Come on, just gotta stall out 5 minutes.
Come on, chat. Chat. I said I'm telling my team chat there. Come on, team. That's what I mean.
I've done it all the time. All right.
I went so direct at the end there, just trying to lump it forward to the big guys, but nothing's worked out. No highlights.
Not even a highlight.
No,
That's crazy. Oh my god, good game.
Yeah, good game. GG's, man. Well done on the win.
Wow. Oh, thank you. Hey, you taught my chat who taught me, so credit goes to you.
Well, we'll see about that. Good luck for the rest of the tournament, though. I'm looking forward to the
yes,
return
yes,
leg.
yes. Yeah, I'm scared. Wait, was this home for me? I have to look. Blue? Yeah, probably was.
Yeah, I know.
all
Home
right.
for me. Home for me. You've won on the
Oh,
road.
lucky for us.
Huge.
Oh my goodness, that is big. All right, GG Gamer. I will see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you later, man. Have a good one. All right, sweet. Not the results we wanted there. We have lost that one. But like I say, I should have brought up Danny Elmo's aura. I did curse it. Yeah, I genuinely did quite, yeah, not great. Also, what I'm going to have to do actually here, chat, as well, is basically, if I can pull this, like, this stream deck, I've got all these knobs here at the bottom that adjust all the volume for things. So this one on the end here is for individual people on Discord. And I had stands on plus 200% for you guys to hear it. Whereas Zealand was on, like, 75%. So there's a huge disparity in how loud people are. So we're going to be adjusting things very quickly on the fly when people come in and things like that. I'm going to turn the just Discord down in general right now and just hope that's okay. But there we go. There we go. So what else is happening then? Crew is drawing with Zims right now. Arta is beating Musterman. We just lost to Stans. Kev has beaten Robbo. Big result there because Robbo hadn't even conceded a goal up until this point. Mono has just lost to Manny. Nick has just beaten Luke. RDF has just drawn with second yellow card. Mackwell has won a game. You love to see it. He's beaten Kurt. Jack has drawn with Clate, and Z has beaten Goggles 11, and that's the one name that I've forgot. I just want actual names, not team names. Lincoln Athlete fans holding Tom out banner. No, we're not having that. We're not having that at all. Gaffer's got it. No, Frank, come on. Gaffer's not got to go. Gaffer's got to stay. Who are we looking for? I can't. Oh, Stokes. Tom Stokes. That was it. Who was called? Earlier on when I went for it to continue. Does it still say it on there? Theodore Chester IV. Who is named Theodore Chester IV? No. Oh, of course. Of course, it's Mackwell. How could I not know? How did I not know? Of course, it's Mackwell. The Gooners. He's so funny. I love Mackwell. He's only won his own league. Yeah, it's rigged, isn't it? Yeah, 5-0 up now. 5-0 up now. That's a huge result. So who are we playing next? We are playing against SYC, second yellow card. And then we've got Stokes. And then we've got Nick. Then Clates, Musterman, Kurt, Zims, Big Robbo. I think our last, if we say last game of the evening is Crew, I think maybe, potentially. He's even 6-0 up now. Holy moly. That's crazy. Can we get the end of this up, do you reckon?
He scored last minute.
Oh, he's finished.
Disallowed. Football Manager will do that to you, absolutely.
Gonna claim some bacon here as well.
Yeah, Ceballos on the wing might have been a
8,200 channel points,
Getting
apparently.
A better passer in that spot might be a
What
hack.
can we spend
need to
these on?
consider that. Especially with the 5 at the back tactic. We need to consider
Hydrate.
that.
Let's do a hydrate. There we go. Is he gonna drink? Come on, Z. Oh, I need to press continue.
Let's see where the matches are at. See who we might be able to go to. I told you this tactic was better, dude. Oh, they're all done. Every match is done. We won 6-0. Work the spacing. Clates 2-2. Mackwell beat Kurt 1-0. Nick RTFM won 2-0. RDF and second yellow card. True. Big win for Manny over Munu. So shout out to Jams.
I can't believe he's not doing the hydrate. He's not hydrating. I've just put my channel points on that. What a fraud.
Win for Stans. Arthur Ray is on the board with a 2-0 win over Musterman. Zims and Crew with the draw. And that leaves Kev as the only person that's won.
Terrible. Hate this. Right. Trust DCL. You went with him as your first pick for a reason. That is true, but Patrick Schick has scored in it in 2 of the games. I think. I can't remember. I think Schick's a better starter. I know we trusted DCL and he's really good in game, but DCL knockdowns to Aspas. I don't know how much I trust Aspas. I know he's like technically really good, but I think physically he's like gash, basically. Right. So we're now down to 6th. I think we went down from 4th to 6th. Still on 6 points. Kev's the... Of course it's bloody Kev who's won everything, hasn't he? Of course it's Kev. How does this man do it all the time? How? I want to know. Right, who playing next? I can't remember now. Oh, SYC. And how has he done so far? Oh, he's down in 16th place. A loss and 2 draws. Patrick Schick, 3rd top scorer in the league. He's got to be starting. He's got to be starting. Lincoln, it's not athletic, it's athletic. The story is, because I used to play pro clubs with my mates, and this is like back in like FIFA 11 sort of days. We wanted to be called Lincoln Athletic, but the character limit stopped, so it's Lincoln Athletic instead, and we've always been Lincoln Athletic in this kind of stuff, so Lincoln Athletic here. No worry, Shift. No worry, Shift. I just don't want to, you know, we need the team to be addressed in the proper way. Kev's too meta. I know, it's annoying, isn't it? It's annoying. It's crazy that he wins because there's nothing special. He will just be using the default Gegenpress 43-1. That's all he'll be doing. Guarantee it. That's all he'll be doing. Which makes things even worse. So Schick definitely going to be starting for us. I don't know if Granit Xhaka is actually worth starting at the moment. He's got a 6.6 across 3 games so far. I think Ryan Gravenberch is maybe the man to bring on instead and give him a start. And then, of course, we've not given much of a chance to any of these players down here, have we, either? How's Jan Kuto been performing? A 6.7, no goals, no assists. Has he got any assists at all? No assists. And his XG is 0.1 and his expected assists are 0.01. So maybe let's, for the next game, swap him and Nelson Semedo over and see if that makes much of a difference. João Mario? Maybe João Mario is worth a shot somewhere. I say that. Him, Eze and Elise are undroppable right now. They're probably our 2 best players, I would say. We could try 2 strikers and 1 behind. I do agree with that, but at the moment things are working. We only lost the last game, I think, because the penalty and Mendy being ridiculous. Just giving the ball away. Like you say, Mendy let us down, yeah. Agreed. So, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Just waiting on 2 people to press continue. Of course, it's Jack again. Jack again. Don't you have to switch in one? You got unlucky. We got unlucky, but I just want to... There are a couple players who are getting some low average ratings, so... Set going back as a Segundo Volante, in my opinion. I mean, that might be why we're not getting the very, very best out of Granit Xhaka. Second yellow card next. And then Tom Stokes. Nick RTFM. Plates. Musterman. Kurt. Zimsmuller. They're the next immediate few games. Table is Kev's at the top. Zealand behind him. We've worked the space. And Clates on 7 points. Robbo, myself. Winners. Stans. Luke. And Nick all on 6 points. Crew on 5. Unbeaten is Crew. Just drawn a couple games. And then everyone else below that. We're meant to be doing 13 games today. And so far in an hour and 44 minutes, we've got through 3. So I don't think we're going to get through 13 today. Maybe it's more like just over an hour we've done 3 games. But yeah. Can we see the squad for Kev? Of course you can. You can see Kev's squad. Henderson, Tomiyasu, Pavard, David Luiz, Lucas Hernandez, Enzo Fernandez, Locatelli, Ferran Torres, Pedro Gonçalves, Gonzalo Ramos, Erling Haaland. It's not a bad starting lineup, and he's, you know, the rest of it is like, what? Who are these people? I say that. I think I know everybody on this list. I don't know Mika. That's the one name that I don't recognise. It actually is a fairly strong squad. And he managed to pay big money for Haaland. That does make ours look a little bit bad, doesn't it? When that's the case. Oh, it's me not pressing continue. That's my issue. Sorry, guys. I meant to press continue. Aren't you glad you didn't schedule a competition as well? Yes. Very, very glad. Very glad. So, second yellow card up next then. let's see what he can do. Nelson Semedo coming in for his debut today as well. Quinton Timber, the only guy not to get any game time off the bench. Piero not doing very well actually when he has come off. I say when he's played one appearance, so let's not be too harsh. For like 10 minutes off the bench. I'm being a bit harsh there. I do want to make sure we get some game time into everyone, but we'll see. Morale really dropped after that previous loss, by the way. That seems a bit harsh. Anyway. What have been the previous results and teams against? So we opened up the season against Manny, won 5-3. We then beat Mono 1-0, and then we just lost to Stokes 3-2, I believe. 3-2 is my recollection of the results. I'm also really the Wii as well, actually, now I think about it. Hello, Matt. Oh, hang on, I'm muted. Hello, how you doing?
Hello. Good lord, that was very loud.
Sorry, I'll move from the mic a little bit.
No, I appreciate the exuberance. It's great. I needed that in my life tonight.
Good. How's it been going for you this evening?
Average. I've scored 2 goals in 3 games.
Ah, okay. Yeah, not quite so good then.
No, but I've only conceded 3.
Yeah, that is pretty good, actually.
We're keeping it tight. I've only Phil Foden has scored for me.
Oh, but you're playing this really strange formation, aren't you?
Yeah. I was kind of hoping it would do a bit better than this, but it's early days.
Does that formation work, though? Because I was chatting to Z in general when he was about to play you, and he said, look at my stream, look at this formation. And it just looks like... I don't know, like you sneezed and like everything just moved your mouse around and...
The irony of Z saying that when he took a 0-0 draw with me.
Yeah, actually, that's true, to be fair. That's true.
Some rich talk there.
But how does it actually work?
Well, so, I mean, the whole reason this tactic exists is because when we were starting a new stream save, I said to chat, hey, it'd be fun if we built a tactic that was solely based on the 11 best players at the club and their best roles.
Ah, okay, okay.
This came about and it was like the original version was actually less gopping, but to make it more balanced, ironically, we had to make it look less balanced.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
It's sort of being held together by paper clips.
I mean, yeah, you've got good players on this team on paper, I'd say.
Well, that's the idea. I mean, in theory, it does have ways of scoring goals. We just haven't seen any yet in PvP environments.
Yeah, I feel like Sane should be getting plenty of goals for you, but... Oh,
he was really mid in the first game, to the point where we ended up changing his position entirely, because he just wasn't cutting it, and Politano was much, much better in the last game.
Interesting. What's his, like, how accomplished is he at left midfield as opposed to left wing? Is he still full green, whatever it is?
He's got it all. He's pretty much full green at left midfield, right midfield, and even, like, number 10 as well, which is one of the reasons I wanted to get him, because he can just kind of operate wherever. Because we're bound to get injuries and suspensions, especially with it being 2 yellow cards.
Yeah, I did notice that after game 1. I'm like, why is my players about to get suspended? But
you look at the tactics screen; it's lit up like a Christmas tree.
I mean, it does make it feel sick looking at your tactic. You know, I am disgusted by it, really. But
it'll be more sickening if it wins.
Yeah, I respect the balls to try it. But you know, have you ever considered that you use tactics like this and you found yourself in the elimination match all the time? With me, actually, most of the time.
There's no elimination playoff this time. It's
that
just
is
straight
true.
Down to the doldrums.
That is, yeah, straight to the championship instead.
You can't get eliminated if you're already relegated.
Yeah. Or is this like an MLS, do you reckon, where there's no promotion relegation?
What, you reckon we're just tanking for the draft pick?
Yeah, I think so. That might be what has number 1 pick gets Mbappe. No, Mbappe did get picked by RDF, didn't it, by his AI or whatever it was,
well,
I think.
You say he got picked by RDF.
Yeah.
Forced upon him.
Yeah, forced upon him. Although he's working out for him because he's winning his game right now. It wasn't Mbappe scoring, but he is winning.
Yeah, he got a penalty against me, and that was his goal, so I guess that's something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Look at. Oh, here we go. Come on, that's better. Nice. Come on, Phil. 3 out of 3, buddy. Whoa, okay.
That's annoying.
It was a weird animation.
Yeah, it was very strange, wasn't it? Like he was like drifting or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. He was like ice skating along, like he was winding up the shot the entire time.
Yeah, on
like
rails.
A ballerina music box.
He's got yeah, it's really strange.
Oh, that's a bit of divergence.
Yeah. I'm surprised nothing's gone wrong yet, actually.
With this
Speaking
many
of
people,
divergence, yeah.
I'm amazed.
2 hours in as well. Like, it is pretty... It's holding pretty strong.
Particularly as I think things are going to start to like speed up in theory now because everyone's sort of settled into the game flow a little bit more now.
I think
People
so.
are progressing a little bit faster.
I think the plan's to get through 13 games today, and I saw with 2 hours in and played 3, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a long evening.
Yeah, that's a bit worrying, but I think we could probably burn through at least another 6 or 7 over the next 2 hours, which would be a lot quicker.
So. Yeah.
Even if we don't get to the full 13 today, I think we only need to average 13 or 12. So we can always make up for it. Oh.
Yeah, I think, well, I guess today was getting things set up properly, wasn't it? So maybe 13 was ambitious.
There's always
but...
going to be teething problems and stuff.
Yeah.
One shot, that is not ideal.
Only one on target. I thought Buongiorno was going to nestle that one into the top corner then, but he's not managed to do it.
Sana's playing better for me, but I suppose the substitute's probably... Not the substitute, the assist is probably helping with that.
True.
Oh, I just love a draw.
I feel like there should be a way to exploit you somehow, but I don't quite know how. There's just players all over the place, so I just feel like there's not an obvious way.
It's like a corn maze. You know there's a way through, and it's probably quite obvious, but there's so many options, and they're all full of pumpkins. It's like, how do you get there?
Are all your roles really bizarre as well, like an enganche or something like that?
No enganches, but there is a... What have we got? The weirdest... Actually, to be fair, they're fairly straightforward roles, other than the Shadow Striker, I suppose. That's the only one that's a little bit eclectic.
Oh, I'm using the Shadow Striker, though, as well. I feel like they're pretty normal.
It's kind of like... It's weird to look at, but it's made of, like, really normal materials.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hello. Set piece. Oh. It's a shot. I'll take that.
Yeah, it counts. It counts.
It's something that's easily the worst we've played the whole time.
Well, look, I mean, I hope that means we're frustrating you quite well, but I need to get this goal.
Yeah, I just got the one shot, pretty much.
I'm thrashing my arms at half-time, and I'm telling the players that I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen.
And that's just the tactic.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind how well they've played.
The hell I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just blinded by it.
I mean, that would make sense. They're so confused. I wonder how much that plays into that tactical preparation. Because maybe not so much in like this version of the game, because it's draft mode, but in like actual full fat FM, if we played it in there, if everyone's playing a 4-2-3-1, my team must get some sort of understanding of how to play against a 4-2-3-1. Maybe they get tactical familiarity. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not even sure if it works that way.
That's the thing, like, because in draft mode, it's basically stripped all of that away, hasn't it? Which is why I'm like, this will either work really well or really poorly. Oh, come on, Leroy. No, never mind. Okay, less of that.
Leroy Jenkins.
I will be having word. That was very Leroy Jenkins of him. Here's so much space, dude. Just keep running, Leroy.
Yeah. Oh, I've just realised, chat, I'm not end full screen. I do apologise. Oh, shit, that's the wrong button again. Yeah. Just saw in the chat was like, why is he not on full screen? That makes a lot more sense. I was just chatting with...
You've just got your entire face cam covering the screen the entire game.
Almost.
Chat watching it in Braille.
I wasn't paying attention. Right, this is not working out, fellas. We need to have some serious words here.
Just don't want any more draws.
Buongiorno, off you come. Get out of here. I'm going to bring Aspas and Xavi Simons on here as well. I'll leave Patrick Schick on for now. He's played really well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, my number 1 pick, overpowered in the game, has played pretty poorly so far, so I'm a bit concerned about that. But I think these changes are going to be...
Don't fix it, but...
Did you have a screenshot to hand to with your tactics? Obviously, you can't load them in this annoyingly.
Luckily, when I saw that I logged into the save a bit early and I was able to sort of see that I couldn't log in or log my tactics, so I just immediately dipped back into my other save, screenshotted it, all the personal instructions and everything, just rebuilt it twice.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why the load tactic isn't working, which is it's really frustrating. Go on, Patrick.
Oh.
Yes! Patrick. And to think I was about to take him off as well.
I wish you had now.
Yeah, I know. But he's been so good. 5th goal of the season for him. Because I was starting off with Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the first game. He didn't score. And then I brought Schick on for the last 20 minutes and he scored twice. I was like, oh, okay. You can start. And he's
Disappointing.
He's made it his own.
One little chance here.
We seem to have done a good... I mean, neither side have had great chances on goal. 3 shots on target for me, 1 on target for you.
Yeah, you just have better quality. I had that one opening with Phil, and he's taken it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I need to do something around that. I can't just have Phil do stuff the whole time.
Who have you got, like, sort of backup Phil in that sort of shadow striker role?
Really, it's Sane, I suppose.
Okay.
Unless, go on, please square it.
Oh, no.
Phil again! Run him up, fill him in.
Is that the chant from the fans?
It is now. Because of this exact moment. Apparently Kev is getting absolutely humped, which would make you feel a bit better, right?
Well, I hope so. It really annoyed me that he was top of the table, having won all 3
we
games.
Can't allow that to happen.
No. This man's a fraud. I just don't get it. He just always seems to do it.
It's fine. I'll find a way to screw this game up too.
Well, I've shouted demand more here at the very end. And
you've done your job. That's your work.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not done it. I mean, I'll take a draw away from home. You know, win your home games, draw your away games. I'll take that.
Everything is a goddamn draw. Ah, dear. I mean, it's a fair result in the end, isn't it, in terms of the XG and all that?
Yeah, you look at the match stats, and yeah, it is very, very even. Fair play.
Being carried a little bit by Phil, but hey, I'll take that. 4 and 4 for Philly boy.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it? Schick with his brace there. Grimaldo, he's been a star for me, left wing back. He's been really good.
Wanted Grimaldo, and you picked him right before I was about to.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I was looking through the thing, and chat were like, "Where is he?"
Oh yeah, it doesn't obviously tell you, does it? Like if they've been.
No, there is actually a way that you can show that. Chat found a filter that allows you to show players that have not been drafted.
Yeah, I was going on it. I was clicking on it, saying, yeah, essentially drafted yes or no. But even then, like, it sometimes bugs out, I think. So.
Oh yeah, it still doesn't work properly. It's draft mode.
Yeah, of course. But there we go. Anyway, GG's.
Conrad Lyman, no matter what I did.
And also, sometimes someone picks them, but it doesn't actually show the team that they've gone to. It still says like Tottenham or Arsenal or something like that.
Yeah, and then you're like frantically pricking the button, and then you get auto-picked Joao Pedro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was frustrating. I had auto-picked Camavinga because I wasn't paying attention.
That must have been pricey.
40-odd million or so. And it's a good player. It could have been a lot worse in terms of auto-picks, I think. Oh, yeah. But...
I mean, you might notice that Joao Pedro didn't feature in that game. It's because he doesn't really play any of the roles that I need.
R.I.P. Go on, but like, maybe you could get him to do Shadow Striker.
I guess he's just not quite quick enough.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Want that pace there. Yeah, if he's the furthest man forwards, yeah. Yeah. He does need
15 acceleration, but it's like, for that role for me, it's more about the pure pace, and he's only got 14. And at this level with the centre-backs, everyone else has all got like 15 pace themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I thought Bongiorno was a lot faster. He's got 12 pace for me in my back line, so I feel like he's the weak point. I need to maybe...
He could definitely be got out with, like, Mbappe.
Yeah, exactly. So I need to maybe change that up a little bit, potentially. Looking through the results right now.
Yeah, I think we're the early finishers.
We are the early... Yeah, literally. RDF's just drawn with...
91st minute goal.
91st minute, jeez, yeah. Oh, and Kevin's being smacked 4-1 by Manny. That's good to see.
Oh, you love to see it.
Yeah, that does make me feel happy, actually. Jack is a bit of a dark horse. He keeps finding a way to win games.
3-2. I mean, they've still got loads of time left, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, and Muno's getting absolutely destroyed. There's missed penalty, but I think they put in the rebound in that game. Looks like it's the same.
Oh, yeah, 24th minute. Yeah, it must have been. Oh yeah, against Stans. Yeah, that game. I played Stans.
Crushing it.
I played him just the previous game, lost 3-2. Although he scored a penalty in that one with Lukaku, and then another one of his goals was Mendy, my keeper, was just dribbling forwards and just let himself get tackled by Lukaku, who scored an open goal. So I feel like I should have won that one 2-1 instead, but I got a bit unlucky.
I get the feeling Stans is going to surprise us all because these results are like starting to rank up a little bit.
But he brought Danny Olmo on, and he was saying, "Oh, I've just brought." I said, "Oh, you brought Olmo on," and he said, "Yeah, my chat don't like him. I don't think he's very good." And I start saying, "Well, Olmo, I think he's really good. He's got really good set pieces, and he's got aura. That's what he's got. He's got aura." And as I said that, he scored a goal. So I feel like I jinxed it.
That's because you tried to use that Gen Z lingo, you see.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it didn't work out for me. I think technically, actually, I am Gen Z. I think.
Oh, there you go. You've got your Gen Z card.
So I think I'm okay with that. I think I can.
Maybe you're a Zillennial.
Yeah, I'm right on the border between. I was born in '97, and I think the cutoff is like '98 or something like that, or '96. Sorry.
You get to choose. You can just choose whichever like generation is in vogue at the moment. You can be like, yeah, that's my people.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I could do that. I just don't feel like I'm either. I feel like I'm not a millennial. I'm not as awkward as a millennial, but I'm not as weird as a Gen Z. So I don't really know.
Oh, I'm just solid millennial, and the awkwardness really shows.
Well, I don't really know what the character traits are for either. To be fair, I don't think I've got either of them. But
it's almost like they're all just really made up nonsense.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. It's just the way for one person. Apart from boomers, we don't like boomers. Obviously.
I'm all about the silent generation. They haven't said anything in a while.
Exactly. That's how it should be. Be seen but not heard. Yeah, a few results coming through then. So Robbo has beaten Crew. I love Crew's name of Crew Alexandra. That makes me laugh.
So good.
Yeah. Kev has lost 4-1. I think he did, yeah. I think he had a good start and then he's dropped off. Clayton Luke about to draw. RDF has drawn. Mackwell has...
A lot more draws now.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, this is quite good for me knowing that I've drawn this game.
Yeah, and I haven't won any yet, but I've only lost one.
Jack is winning quite heavily.
Yeah, he seems like he's going to do that a lot.
He's running off, running away.
He's not using the England tactic, is he?
I don't know, actually. I don't know, is it tactics? No, he's not. He's using a bit of an asymmetric 5-1-2-2, it says here.
He's not using that tactic.
Yeah, he's not using the World Cup one, I don't think. And it's a good job we're not allowed to use set pieces, otherwise, like Kimpembe for him will be scoring 50 goals or something like that.
It'd be over. It's actually been quite pleasant seeing a lack. I mean, I've conceded a couple, but they've at least not been the same exact type of goal. They've been
exactly.
Like, varied.
Exactly.
Jesus, that game is still on in the 63rd minute.
I know, yeah. There's the league table before this game, chat, if you wanted to see it. I know some were asking.
Yeah, the live league table thing doesn't work that well, does it?
No, I'm going to try and see if I can get it to work. If I press continue.
Oh, actually, I think it does. Yeah, it just takes a little while to load. It's got me in 15th.
Live league table. There we go, then. And when it does load, yeah, that'd be good.
I have one of the best defences in the entire league.
Yeah, you do, actually, to be fair. I've scored 10 but conceded 8, which is quite worrying.
I mean, hey, positive goal difference. Statistically, over time, you will win games.
Yeah, I feel... considering I'm playing 3 at the back with 2 DMs in front, I feel like I should be better defensively than that, but...
Yeah, I guess maybe it's just that there's so much pressure coming back the other way because of how defensive it is.
Saying that, I'm on an attacking mentality, so maybe switch to positive, and that might work it better for me.
They're just desperately trying to run forward every time they get the ball.
Yeah. Maybe I'll switch up the mentality just a little bit. See how it affects
Clayton's lost in the 95th minute.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, there's already a few people starting to straggle down the bottom a little bit. It's going to be tough to turn that around.
Yeah, I'd be more worried if I hadn't drawn so many games and felt kind of like I've been in all of them.
Yeah.
There's not been any blowouts. It's been 1 goal defeat and then 3 draws. I've scored a couple more goals. I mean, someone other than Foden could really do with scoring at some point for me. But
yeah, true.
give it a chance.
I'm quite glad that I've started strongly at least, because I can imagine if you're RDF right now sitting on 2 points after 4 games, and if that's your trajectory for the rest of the 38 games of the tournament or 34 to go, that could get quite miserable quite quickly.
That's starting to look single digits type. Has anyone lost every game so far, or has everyone got points?
Everyone's got a point as it stands right now.
Okay, that's fine. I just need a couple of wins, and then all of a sudden it starts to look like a distant... It's just because there's so many games. This showdown, I'd be like bricking it right now, but because we've only played 4 games out of 38, it feels like nothing yet.
It's a long way to go. And I think I've got... So I've got Goggles. Goggles 11. I always get the FIFA guys mixed up with who's who because they've not got the real names as their team names.
I believe, chat help me out here, Goggles 11 is...
Is that Stokes?
Tom Stokes.
Yeah, Stans is winner's POV. That's who I just played, Stans. Yeah. And then Nick is top pick. And then Kurt is 04 because his username's Kurt04 something or other. 0411, I think.
First one's easy to remember.
Yeah. It is actually. So actually, I've got all the FIFA guys today.
Oh, really? Yeah, I had just had like pretty much everyone that was basically around for a voice chat, which is kind of useful.
Yeah, Manny's not around for voice chat. He wasn't around for game 1, but everyone else has been, which is quite nice.
I've got Monique next, so.
Oh yeah, she's around. She's good to chat to.
And then after that, then I've got Manny. Oh no, then I've got Winners POV, which is Stans, right?
Yes. He's good to chat to, actually. I can't say I've ever spoken to him before, but he was good to talk to. Yeah, he was a nice guy. And seems quite passionate about Football Manager. He's only just started playing. He's been playing for 4 months, I think.
What's he was saying?
But he's got quite into
He said
it.
that he'd like. Oh my god, Jack's 5-4 down to Musterman.
Oh my word, that's amazing. What a comeback. That's what I want to see.
Still 16 minutes left.
That is really quite good.
See, why can't my games have goals like that? Or just goals?
Yeah, true.
We have 4, I suppose.
Yeah, I need to... I don't know what to... I think I should just change my mentality a little bit. Go to positive as opposed to attacking. And then...
I like positive as a mentality. I find attacking, you just... I like doing it when I'm like losing with 15 minutes to go, but I find if I start like that, I just end up conceding so many goals.
I did think that as well, because when I was 2-2 with you, I was like, well, I don't really want to go to ultra attacking right at the end here. I feel like that's a bit too much.
Ultra attacking is just like, hey, let's shoot from 50 yards.
Yeah, because I feel like it doesn't quite do what you wanted to do. I think when I think ultra attacking, I'm thinking like we're just getting bodies forward and we're like trying to work the ball into the box all the time, things like that. But it is just a case of like, I'm going to do anything
take
possible.
Even more risks, isn't it? It's like it's a bad piece of like syntax, I guess. It doesn't really explain what it does very well.
I think so. Yeah. So. Yeah, you're right. It's just take more risk, isn't it? It's how averse you are to risk, isn't it? I suppose.
Exactly. So when you're on ultra attacking, players will be shooting from everywhere because, as far as they're concerned, it's a risk. So there are lots of long ranging passes and there needs to be more options there. It's sort of glitched out. I thought there'd been more goals, but it was just
it glitched out. It said 0-0. I thought the whole thing like crashed or something, but
yeah, we've been hallucinating these goals.
Yeah, luckily they are still going. I'm going to be a few minutes. I'm going to have a quick wee though. So if you can entertain my chat as well as yours, that'd be nice.
Oh, double chat. This is the dream.
Yeah, enjoy it. Just don't say anything nasty and it'll be all right.
That's fine. I could never say anything bad about you. Right then, double chat it is then. I can only read one chat obviously because I only have 2 monitors and I'm not not made of gold, are we? But that went all right, didn't it? Like I think I'd take that as far as double points would go. Chat keep just requesting ridiculous things in my ears the entire time I'm here, and at least if that game's gone to 9 goals. Oh, actually, one thing I will say, Tom's chat, we're doing a pasta bracket over here. You might be thinking, what is that? It's exactly what you bloody well think it is. It is quite literally a 64 pasta option bracket, and we're slowly trying to work out what is the best pasta in the world. I still feel like there's some underrated options like penne, frankly. Chat and now telling me it's not ridiculous to do a pasta bracket. I mean, okay, fine. You can have your pasta bracket, all right? Farfalle is an underrated shout as well. So yeah, drop your favourite pasta in chat, and we can move on with our lives. Did you actually come to a consensus chat over the course of that game as to who actually won it? And thank you very much for all the follows during that game as well. That's very, very kind of you, friends. Judah Meow, Ruby Cunha, NVD, FSD Finney, and Dasher. Thank you for the follows, guys. It's very kind. Penne is a good... I like penne. I like a pasta that I can just like get the fork inside it and like fully get all the sauce and that, right? Bucatini, not familiar. I think I'm gonna need some picture help with some of these pastas.
Just to let you know, my chat is saying penne, rigatoni, tortellini, macaroni. Oh, are we talking about favourite pastas or something?
We were doing a pasta bracket.
Oh, a pasta bracket. That's pretty good.
I come back to my chat and this is what they've been doing. So I'm personally a fan of a penne or maybe even a farfalle.
Oh, farfalle sounds like a serious pasta. I don't think I know what it looks like.
That pasta's got property.
Yeah.
It owns land.
Yeah, I think I tend to go for fusilli quite a lot, but that's one of the only ones that they have in Aldi.
Solid. Have you tried the tricolore fusilli?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
Oh, it's like different flavours of the same type of pasta.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
A little bit off-putting at time, but like sometimes you just got to jump in and try these new things, right? It's 5-5.
Oh my word! Oh, it's 6-5 now.
Oh,
to Jack. A real shame. A real shame. Orzo as a pasta is good as well.
Orzo.
It's like rice, but it's It's pasta in a rice shape.
Yeah, I just don't know enough about pasta to even like have a skin in the game here beyond like the pennes and the rigatonis, and maybe a bit of tagliatelle if you're interested in that. That's...
Yeah. Tagliatelle is underrated, I feel.
It's a solid one. Just like even the simple dish with just some tagliatelle, some like toasted garlic and some lemon juice, bit of butter.
Yeah, the simple dishes made well, they're perfection.
Absolutely, particularly when you've got limited cooking skills like me and know like 3 recipes. You better perfect.
No, I quite enjoy cooking. I mean, I hate the food shopping part of it and thinking what to cook. But I don't mind the actual cooking part and like trying different things and putting different spices and herbs and stuff and seeing if it tastes alright.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean actually. Like, I like baking. Baking is my jam.
Ah, okay.
Like, I'm a baker. I think it's the precision element of baking that I really like.
Well, in that case, next event we're at, I'd like some baked goods, please.
I was thinking about next chance I get, I'm gonna bake some mint aero blondies.
Oh, okay. Now you're talking my language.
So the next time I see you, I shall bring you some mint aero blondies.
Yeah. That sounds good. I'll wolf those down. Because I can't help myself. Like if Laura makes something baking wise, I'm like, I'm gonna try and hold off eating all of this, and then my hands start moving and my jaw starts moving up and down, and by 10 minutes later they're all gone. But
it's not your fault. It was in the way.
Precisely. Yeah. I was just trying to get somewhere, and it didn't work out.
No man has that much willpower. Like,
exactly. I'm not a robot.
Most people's scripts are like, no, exactly. You're a human being with thoughts and feelings about baked goods.
Exactly, and I've got to act on those thoughts. So there we go.
Sorry, officer. It was the brownies what made me do it.
Yeah, maybe not the best statement to have made there. Oh well. Anyway, good to speak to you. I'm going to do some tactics, and good luck for the rest of this evening.
And good luck to you too, my friend.
See you later. Bye.
See you, man.
I don't know why I wave every single time as if they can see me. They can't see me, can I? There we go. Right, so all the results are in. We've dropped down to 8 in the table here following that draw, which isn't ideal, but we've won 2, drawn 1, lost 1. Thoughts on how the tactics performing? I think, like I said, we just need to... I can press continue, actually, to remember to get through these kind of things. I think it's working out pretty well. 1-1 in Juve City game. Sick. I think what we need to be doing is changing from attacking to positive, just so we're maybe protecting ourselves at the back a little bit more there, I think. We're scoring plenty of goals. Patrick Schick's working out really well. Elise and Eze are working well together as well. Don't think Nelson Semedo got a 6.8 there, as opposed to what Yankuto has been doing, a 6.7. Neither of them are playing like amazingly well. A lot of goals off set pieces, to be fair. Yeah, that's true, actually. We've done well, haven't we? And that's Alex Grimaldo coming in clutch here, isn't he? With his 18 free kick taking and 17 corner taking. That's why he's got to start. Diamande on a 6.2. You're right. Maybe he needs to be swapped out with a Consa, but Consa's pace is 14. Okay, I thought it was 12. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to swapping those two over. How big is Consa? 183. He's not actually the tallest, is he? The thing we're going to miss here is Diamande's heights. So we'll leave him on the bench at least, won't we? Piero is 184. Diamando's 190. Waiting on Clates. Oh, there we go. Piero, I just want to compare you with Buongiorno. It's difficult because Buongiorno is better in the air, but if we've got... They're different kind of players, aren't they? Different kind of players. I don't know. I think we'll leave... Buongiorno's not done anything wrong, has he? So there we go. As I was thinking, does height matter or is it only jumping reach? It's a bit of both. Like, if you've got a player who's like 2 meters but 1 jumping reach, and a player who is like 50 centimeters shorter but they've got 20 jumping reach. It might balance out a little bit, but the bigger you are and the better jumping reach you've got, it works out even nicer kind of thing. At least that's my understanding of it. I should move into a different game room here. Goggles 11. Did we work out? Why can I not bloody remember this every time? Game status. Just so I don't like calling the wrong name. I think down at the bottom. Tom Stokes. It's Tom Stokes. I can do that. I'm not sure if he's actually here chatting to people. I've not seen him in the chat, so if he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Okay. We'll give Semedo another run out there, see what he can do. We've dropped down to positive. I'm still happy with Elisa and Esde, like I was saying. Ezra Conte's going to get his run out there as well. And you're right, this is the Tom Derby. The Tom Derby. I mean, maybe at some point we should be giving Aspas a little run out there, and maybe Xavi Simmons, but when they have played, they've not played brilliantly. I just feel like Eze and Elise are currently undroppable. In my humble opinion. I feel like they are too good to be dropping right now. So we'll see. Do you reckon at 185 centimetres with 17 jumping reach could work? 100%. I mean, I don't think height's all that important. Remember we did a video where I got one of my friends and I used a random number generator to generate their attributes. And he was a goalkeeper, but like 155 centimetres. And he still went on to win things like the Golden Glove and stuff like that. Ever include a goalkeeper in your subs? Not when it's only 7 subs, no. I think I've got to get very, very unlucky for it to sort of backfire like that. But I think we should be okay. Right. 157, 155 is the right winger. Also mad how both those videos, they were just midgets. That's crazy, isn't it? So small. That is funny. Oops. Oh, I think I've just pressed something. Oh no, I think we're okay. I thought I'd messed up the chat or something there. There we go. Centre back is cover. We've got Diamande on the bench and Jerry on the bench. They can cover there a little bit. Jerry can do right wing back as well. We haven't really got a left cover, to be fair. I mean, maybe we could take Quinton off for Acuna like that and see how that goes. Yeah, we're not playing with wingers though, are we? So I don't think Paqueta would have been the best pick. Balance for Gravenberg. Maybe that's a thing we can change up in the next game, actually. You're right. Tom Stokes. Pope, Porro, Bremer, Branthwaite, Udogi, Hulmund, Anguissa, Isaac, De Bruyne, Sterling, Ley. Okay. It's a pretty interesting attack, actually. I don't think why he's very good to start off with an FM24. Again, it's so difficult trying to remember, like, because the database we use is the default default FM24 database. So this goes back to, like, the start of the 23-24 season in terms of how good these players actually are. So, for example, Elise was so much better now than he would be in this database if FM26 was around here, for example. Oh, interesting. Essentially 3 strikers. Okay. That's going to be interesting. He is currently in the table where... I should have looked at that. I didn't even see. We'll work it out in a second. This will be fun. Keep an eye on open play this half. Maybe change Gravenberg's role at half time if it's slow in open play. Shouldn't you play with wide backs? Shouldn't you play with wide backs? Wing backs, do you mean? We are playing with wing backs, I think. Oh, he's 20th. Okay, well, hopefully it's going to work out nicely for us then as Elise brings the ball forwards. Unchallenged in the penalty area, hits the side netting. He's dead last. Oh, so this really should be a game that we're winning. He's only picked up a single draw. He's on -9 goal difference. I'm not sure if he's played this formation the entire evening or not. I don't know. But I agree. If we end up losing to him now, that would be a pretty bad look, wouldn't it? As we clear the ball there, Konsa finds Patrick Schick. He's got support. Uses Ryan Gravenberg. And then gets it back to Schick, who's given the ball away there. And now is this way he punishes us here? Luckily not. Luckily not. Isak putting that one wide. I think it was blocked, actually. It's gone for a corner. So actually a defender gets in there quite nicely. Okay, cool. No penalty, please. Don't give away another penalty. Eze clears the ball. Nicely done. Whew, okay. Nick's 5th in the table. He's doing quite well. So is Stans. Stans is 2nd. He's doing very well. We're down at 9th right now, but hopefully that's going to change. Semedo. He's got to have a big game here. We need to see a big performance from Semedo for him to cement himself in this team. And again, I keep saying we can't drop Eze and Elise. They combine together there beautifully. What a good job there from the two. The former Crystal Palace men. I'm so upset that Elise didn't choose England. Because Elise played England's youth team, didn't he? And then he chose France, which I can understand. But I wish he picked England. Unless I'm thinking of someone else, but I'm pretty sure he did have England youth appearances. Like Musiala. He is having a few chances though. He's definitely having a few chances here. And I feel like we need to somehow shut that down a little bit. But I think being on positive has helped us out a little bit because the XG is not great. And to be fair, none of the shots are on target, but... a second goal before half-time would be really useful, I think. Grimaldo's taken a knock and wants to come off. Okay, we'll take him off at half-time then. We'll bring Acuna on. Good job we put Acuna on the bench, Natch, isn't it? A good job we put him on the bench for this game. Corner coming in from this near side. De Bruyne plays it short to Isaac. Or Isak. And we've not really dealt with it, but it does fall through to Mendy. Right, what's going to happen from this then? We've bowled it out to Grimaldo, who does need to come off at half-time. We'll protect him there. Chipped ball out towards the far wing, but okay, there's a goal coming from this. This highlight's gone on long enough. It's a goal. Yeah. That's not much fun. Schick on a 6.6. I think we're going to bring Schick off and Grimaldo off at half-time. I think. I don't want to see that again. Disgusting. Not what we needed right before the half-time break. 47th minute there. Dressing room. Thrash the arms. Far from pleased from what I've just seen. Everyone's fired up, which is great. Calvert-Lewin on you come. And Acuna on you come as well. And let's change Gravenberg to a Segundo Valente. Let's put one attack as well. Let's go for it. Mendy needs dropping. That was bad play. Maybe you've got a point. Maybe you've got a point. On paper, he's better than Trubin. But Mendy's got 14 for eccentricity, hasn't he? Which isn't great. I'm going to shout encourage here. We're in control of the match, passing well and getting our shots on target. Well, we're not scoring though, are we? That's the issue. I'm going to go to attacking here as well. Last 30 minutes, let's try and create something a little more. After such a good start, it's a little bit frustrating that things are dropping off a little bit here. We need to win the ball high up the pitch here. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin might steal the ball off. No, he's not. He's gone back to Nick Pope, though. If they are... This feels like a goal highlight because it's going on for quite some time here. But we've won it back, so maybe the goal... Oh, we've lost it again straight away. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, I told you it was a goal. Okay. Right. I feel like we have to swap out the attacking midfielders, have a bit of change there, and see if that does something a bit different. Granite Xhaka is coming on for Brian Gravenberg as well. Let's go support there as Segundo Valente instead. Encourage the team here. This is not working out well, this game, is it? Bottom of the table. And we're 2-1 down at home with 15 minutes to go. But we've won the ball back here nicely. Semedo finds Eze. So the substitutes haven't gone through yet. Oh, they have, apparently. Eze didn't come off. Oh, that's annoying. I meant to bring on Xavi Simons, but Iago Aspas comes on and scores. Okay, good. Good. Aspas making an instant impact there. I presume... Oh, yeah, Tom is making tactical changes here. He's paused the game. Once he's come out of that, we're going to shout encourage. I wonder what Conts has done to get a 7.2 rating here, by the way. I can't say... I don't know what he's done. But Semedo with the assist there as well. We said Semedo's got to have a big game here, and he's managed to get an assist, which is pretty solid. So when we get the chance to, we are going to... I can't do a shout yet. It's not letting me. We've got to push here. I'm going to put the wing backs on attack here. Just have them start higher up the pitch, essentially. They won't let me shout encourage. Oh, there we go. Shout encourage. Let's try. Let's one last roll of the dice. Shouting encourage. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. It's high and wide. High and wide. Draw's okay. I'm not particular. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Mendy on a 6.3. Maybe we do swap him out for the next game. Maybe Mendy is the issue here. Kev's losing again, which is good. We've drawn. Zims and Arta are drawing. Soamono and taking yellow card. Luke has won his game. RDF is drawing, as is Big Robbo, and I fucking love the Gooners as the name. With Macwell. Oh my word. We're only 49 minutes into that game there. I think we should try and watch a few of these. Get Mendy out, change the formation. Now the formation's alright for now, I think. Formation's alright. I think we just need to work on things defensively a little bit, potentially. And it might just be changing a few roles around. You know, maybe it's Camavinga to a defensive midfielder as opposed to a ball midfielder, maybe. And that might just change things around a little bit, potentially. But let's go and watch... I've got the Zealand loaded up here right now, apparently.
That's one of those frustrating type of games.
So he's 3-1 down right now against Clates.
Unleash McTominay as a box-to-box.
but nothing's happening in their game right now. It seems to be paused. Oh, Clates making tactical changes. Clates is quite a tinkerer, by the way. I don't think you ever realised that. Yeah, everyone always says, "Oh, Zealand's the guy that pauses and tweaks all the time," but Clates does a lot of that as well.
I actually like this better. Hold on. I like that better. You're right. I like that better. I like that better. McTominay, go get you a goal or 5. He's packed it in. What a lot of people do is they make the mistake of not chasing it down when the other person's packed it in.
With the formation, Tom, is it worth having your left midfield as a box-to-box to link up the play as it's a bit disjointed and setting middle centre-back to a centre defender? It's worth thinking about. I don't think it's too bad having, with the way we've got it with the deep line playmaker or Segundo Volante. I mean, I can see why we'd use it a little bit. But I think they should link up fairly well still with the... I don't know, it's quite a big gap. I don't think it's been an issue too much just yet, but we'll... I agree with the middle centre-back to centre defender, though, I think. Wouldn't you have the wing-back on the side where you have the shadow striker be on attack? The shadow striker keeps more narrow and the wing-back wouldn't take up so much space on the wing. If in doubt, hoof it out. I'm more of that regard. I think you make good points. Run a counter-attacking play. I feel like we are set up to counter quite well. I know the mentality is like positive, but every game we've played, we have less possession. So a lot of our goals do come on the counter, I think. There's not an average position map in this version of the game that we're running, annoyingly. As it's AI and all... Oh, you make a good point actually there, Fluff. Everyone running high pressure, so send it high towards the front three instead of a short roll. That is true. Yeah, I didn't think about that, maybe. There are things that we can tweak a little bit. I don't want to make huge overhauling changes right this second. Anyway, Z's lost there. RDF is still playing, I think. If we go to... Oh, Mackwell. Is he in a game right now? Oh, it's an advert. Let's just go back to this for now, then. That's the wrong button. You just made the best decision. That's good. Apparently we did. So we're saying that maybe... Oh, we can't change things now because I've got to wait for things... Oh, my God. I do a 4-2-3-1 with an anchor and Segundo Volante and fullbacks on attack. Works very well. Thing is, we haven't really picked wingers, though. That's the thing. We haven't picked wingers, and that's part of the issue. Oh, Nick next, is it? Yeah, you're right. We can't lose to Nick. That would be quite tricky. I feel like you guys know my fixtures better than I do. Yeah, Nick next. And he's having a pretty good time of things at the moment, actually. Is Trubin that much better than Mendy? Well, in-game, Mendy's better. In-game, Mendy's better, but he has been at fault for quite a few things, actually. So it might be worth giving Trubin a go. Camavinga on anchor. That might work a bit better, actually, in terms of keeping things solid defensively, maybe. Right, almost done in these games. Let's have a look at the live league table then. So the live league table shows Jack heading out up top. Stands just behind him. Luke in third, Big Robbo in fourth, Clates in fifth, Kevin sixth, Nick in 7th, Crew in 8th, and we're in 9th. We're a mid-table team right now after a good start. It's been a little tricky, but we did draw to second yellow card. We lost to Stans, only just, and we should have beaten Stans actually, shouldn't we? Because Stans scored 2 cheesy goals. And then the other draw was against... Oh, yeah, ignore the draw to the bottom of the table. Ignore that. But it's still early days. It's still early days, this right now. Still plenty of time to go. Well, still a long way to go, Sakrin. He could be terrible still. Nick is the next match, I believe. Nick is the next match. So we can now finally press continue, which is good. We'll jump in. Nick's in a chat hall, so we'll go and chat to him in a second. 2 up front. No, I'm still not going for the 2 up front because Elise and Ezzy are working so well together. They're working so well together. I agree. I think the depth will come into things a little bit later on. I think the depth will be important as we progress later into the tournament or the league. You say less goals. We've scored 12 goals. That's the 3rd highest out of everyone here. 4th highest, sorry. I didn't see 17 for work the space. 4th highest in terms of goals. So, I think the goals are working nicely. What expectations? What position are we satisfied with? First. If you're not first, you're last. And it's not quite working out perfectly for us this second. We're 5 points off the top. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Reason why Schick is on over DCL from the start is because we started DCL in the first match. He didn't score. We brought Schick on as a substitute in that game. He scored twice. So I was like, well, if you're going to score twice and you're off the bench, let's start you. And he's not let us down. He has not let us down because he is the league's top goal scorer with Lukaku and Gabriel Jesus. So Patrick Schick is getting in there quite nicely. Grimaldo injured out for 2 matches. Oh, that's annoying. He's our biggest set-piece threat, Grimaldo. That is tough. Watching you from Turkey. Hello to Turkey, my friend. Oh no, Marcos Acuna suspended as well. And Grimaldo injured. So who plays there then? Of course it is. Of course it is. If I can... Can he click it? There we go. This man just plays everywhere. What can he not do? In he comes. Right, and then... I'm going to make Hamavinga a DM on support, actually. Centre defender. On defend. Oh. Didn't need to do that. Why not have Camavinga, good depth in the middle of the pitch? That's true. Start Camavinga with set pieces is a good point. Pierre's got better crossing. That's a good point, actually. I didn't think about that. It's a good job I've got you, chat, to help me through this emotional time. I think I prefer Camavinga through the middle. I do agree with the depth, though, but I think Camavinga is best suited through the middle. We'll compare the 2 of them now, shall we? Compare with Piero. Yeah, Piero might be slightly better suited with slightly better vision and speed. And yeah, I think you're probably right with Piero. Yeah, there's a lot of guys in the backroom staff. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Right, Piero on instead. We want to be bringing Trubin on for this game as well. See how he performs. Make sure we keep mashing continue here as well. And we're just waiting on Manny to press continue. Right, team selection. I feel like maybe João Mario and Quinton Timber are probably being a little bit hard done by here, not getting much of a look in here. But again, Eze's playing so well, isn't he? And so is Elise together. 2 goals apiece. It's not bad. It's not bad. Right, Schick's going to give him the armband for this game. That's fine. How's Xavi Simons doing? He can't get him a team. He can't get him a team because Eze and Elise are playing so well together. I don't think Nick's actually... Oh, he's in. I can see him. I'm going to jump in this one with him. Hello.
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
All good, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're having a very good evening so far. I see you winning lots of games.
It's a bit weird though because my second game I got literally cooked, and then the last game like was weird because, man, the guy was so good tactically. He was playing terrible, but like I had more XG and then just got FM'd a bit, but he seemed pretty good.
Yeah, who are you playing against? Do you know?
The chat told me he was like at the FM World Cup or something, so he wasn't doing good, but it was one of those like fake easy games, if that makes sense.
RDF Aaron, I think you'll be playing against them. Yeah.
RDF, yeah.
Yeah, he's very good tactically. He knows exactly what every little button and like thing does.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are all pretty good tactically, to be honest.
Well, when you stare at the screen long enough and look at these things, I think you start to pick it up along the way. And it's been out so long this game now with last year's being cancelled. I think everyone kind of knows bits of the meta. But it's not quite working out for me so far this evening. I've been up and down with results.
You're in 9th, though, which is good.
Well, I'll take 9th, but it's not first, you know.
Yeah, Work the Space is like cooking everybody. I watched the craziest game. He won like 6-5. It was nuts.
Yes, it was like, was he?
Yeah.
Was he 4-1 up, and then it went to like 5-4, and then he somehow brought it back or something like that. It was back and forth.
A lot of you FM guys are playing like either 3 or 4 back, but you stack the midfielders really close. Like I see you have a block of 7. A lot of you guys do that.
I'm surprised actually that there's quite so many of us doing this, because a lot of the times it's kind of like a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress kind of style, go for it. But there does seem to be a bit more thinking this time about 3 at the back and packed midfield. So it's interesting that we've all kind of gravitated that direction.
Wait, and why does all my chat say they all say all these FM guys are cheating?
I don't know why they'd be cheating at. I don't know if like I don't know, overpowered tactics maybe after using them all the time. I don't know. It's a good excuse though to throw at them. Yeah.
All right, you want to chat at halftime potentially?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I'm gonna lock in here. Good luck, man.
Good luck. All right, Nick's locking in there. He does not want to be distracted. He wants to lock in and get himself a win. I think he's taking this quite seriously by the sounds of things. I think he's pretty on it. So, how are these changes going to affect us? We're giving a debut here to Trubin in goal. We have changed roles slightly as well. Saka, Nunez, Rafael Leao, Florian Wirtz, Pedri, Lavia. Jesus, his team is stacked. On paper, that is a really, really good team. Maybe not so much Lavia right at the start of FM24, but it's still a stacked team. That is impressively. I'm not quite sure. He must have a really terrible depth though, but the depth isn't really the issue right now, is it? We're still early in the season where it's not too much of a problem. Eze doing some work defensively here. That's a little bit concerning that he's all the way back there. But he has forced Nick back to the halfway line. And Wirtz is offside. Wirtz is off. I mean, chat, come on, what's Trubin doing there? I know Wirtz is offside, it's not going to count. But what was Trubin doing there? Thank you. Oh, he got Caicedo as well, jeez. I mean, I'm going to assume that Trubin knows that he's not been looking. He wasn't even looking. Oh my word. Okay. I think he messed up with goalkeepers. Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it? It seems like it. Making mistakes left, right, and centre. Okay. This is the first game where I feel like, oh my god, Trubin. It's a good shot, to be fair, but this is the first game where I feel like we're under the cosh, actually. I think up until now, I would say we've been the better team in every game we've played, we've been a bit unfortunate. I know we're only 8 minutes into this one, but this does feel a bit like, okay. Agree, that was a class goal from Wirtz. Agree. Okay, let's shout demand more then. You know, get these players fired up a little bit here. We need to sort this out. So, is Jack already winning his game as well, by the way? On up to 16 points. He is as well. We just don't seem to be quick enough to be intercepting or challenging. Semedo, well done. He's done something good there. Trubin fires it long, looking for the header Schick, who flicks it on towards Elise. Now this is where we punish him. Come on, Elite. That's a poor shot, to be fair. I mean, Anana spills it, so, you know, we still work out with the corner here, which is good, but... Big man at the near post is not heading that in. The highlight does continue, though. No, it doesn't. That's all right, man. That's all right. Another corner here on this near side. Elise going to swing this one into the middle. Oh, he finds Eze. Go on, Ryan. Off the crossbar. Damn. That's tough. That's tough to take. And if they now score off of this, it's going to be frustrating. We've had some good chances in this game. We just can't seem to bury them. We've let Liao go into the penalty area there. Trubin with a good save. Trubin with a good save there. A little bit of redemption. As Pedri finds Wirtz. Wirtz back out to the edge of the area to Saka. Across the face of goal. Where's Jan Cavalcante when you need him? Exactly. Somewhere in Aberdeen, I imagine. God, there's so many highlights in this game. Good save from Trubin again. We're doing okay. We've got a few players here who aren't very happy. Ryan Greenberg's anxious. Piero is frustrated. Oh, that is annoying. Let's berate the team. Does that take a deflection to go past Trubin? I can't quite tell. Right. Kick-off highlight here. We have to score immediately. We've got to score immediately. Camavinga finds it right. Jeez. Darwin Nunez coming back there to make the challenge. If they score a third here, that'd be so frustrating. But Bongiorno does... Well, he clears the ball at least. He gets it back. What are they even doing? What are they doing? Yeah, we're being cooked this game. He plays attacking football, that's right, he's doing well. We can turn these down a bit if you want, yeah. Okay. Changes will be made at half-time, I think, here. But if we can sneak a goal back here from this set piece, as Semedo finds it back to Elise. Oh, okay, Eze. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Like watching Man United play this, Tom. Well, look, we're doing what Ruben Amorim can't, and that's come back from 2 goals down, probably. We needed that before half-time. We did need that before half-time. He's had more possession, but again, it's been a fairly even game, actually. Fairly even game there. Okay, Thrash the arm, terrible so far.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, tough half actually that one. You've come out all guns blazing there, and you've done pretty well.
I feel like, yeah, my team though. I feel like your keeper like did really like. The thing is with this game, if I got one more like that crazy layout chance, that crazy, was it Saka or someone else? Like I feel like 3 goals in this kind of puts you out of it. But
yeah,
you did well to stay in the game. I knew you were gonna get a stupid
Yeah, I think we hit the. I think I hit the crossbar earlier on, maybe potentially. And I think I was frustrated there. But the fact we've brought one back just before half time is really important.
Oh wait, did you get it? No. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like you've got the momentum going into this half.
Well, I hope so. Because that first 35 minutes or so was all you, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a long game. This is the first game that I feel outclassed in. Every game I think I've been better in pretty much, but this is the first game where I'm like, oh no, this is not going well for me.
Damn, man.
I mean, the fact that my keeper's on a 7.4 rating right now says it all.
He's going crazy.
I think he still made a mistake for one of the goals as well, but he's still on a 7.4 rating, so.
Yeah.
Right, I need to lock in and make some changes.
All right, man. Good luck, bro.
You too. Right. Elise is going to come off here for Aspas. I think we leave Schick on for now for a little bit as well. Semedo's having good work. I'm going to put him on attack on this right-hand side. I think he's playing quite well down that side. Camavinga, I will swap to an anchor this time around as well. I'll just see if that just keeps it a bit stronger defensively, maybe. Corner for Nick. Oh, oh my God. That's frustrating. That's a first-time shot as well, by the way. First-time shot. That is just such a good goal. That is such a good goal. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's go attacking here. How far forward could we push? If we push Semedo there and Pieri there, they don't really like it though, do they? If we go, yeah, they hate it. So I might just do that. Go back to that. Have Semedo there to try and get further forwards. Calvert-Lewin on Kim as well. Let's try a little more of that. We may tweak some instructions shortly as well. We're only 57 minutes in. I agree. Saka, Leao, Wirtz and Pedro on the same team is mental. That is such a good team. And Pedro's playing out of his skin right now on an 8.9 rating. Look at this high press from our players, by the way, here. Oh, we've won the ball nicely. Go on, DCL. There we go, my boy. There we go. I would say that's a mistake there from his team, to be honest. But we've pounced on that one beautifully. And the GOAT has arrived, finally. I know Schick was the man sitting in the headlines, wasn't he? But DCL sorting us out there. Oh, I feel dirty about scoring that goal, really, but we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Right, shout, encourage. DCL start. I mean, Schick has got 5 goals in 5 games. Well, 6 now, I suppose. He didn't score on this one, did he? But okay. I don't think that's anything to do with our tactical changes at all. I don't think, if I'm honest with you. I think that's just fortunate. We'll see how the tactical changes work in the next 10 minutes or so. Now begins the DCL redemption story. I mean, to be fair, it's not a redemption story. He just got unlucky that Schick came off the bench and scored 2 goals on the first game of the season, and that was that for us then. I think that was the unfortunate thing for him. Nick is making some big changes here. DC about to pull on Anthony at Betis. You play too much defence, you reckon? I don't know. I'd rather have have a strong defence. I think we have conceded 13 goals now in 6 games. But we're doing okay. We're still mid-table. Nick's still learning how to get the menu, so it'll take a little longer. That's fine. That's fine. Camavinga on a 6.2 is worrying me a little bit, though. He's had an off game today. No, like you say, Ben, yeah. We have got changes left, but I think we've got, how many subs we made? 1, 2, only 3 changes, so we have got changes left. Oh, the highlight straight from kickoff. Good interception. If we score immediately again, this is insane. Aspas. Kind of on the back foot there, but does find Bongiorno. Back out wide again. Just hold on to possession. Let's not give it away. That's scary. But Concer's now got plenty of space in front of him. As he... DCL! Oh my word. Now, was he onside? Was he onside? I don't know. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, it's really tight as well. It's so tight, but he just is. I agree. What a pass. Insanely good pass as well, yeah. Okay. 62nd minute goal, 63rd minute. Offside disallowed. The game's been paused actually as well, so it's not progressing at all yet. Wow, Jack being absolutely slapped here. 4-1. Luke losing as well. Which means that it stands right now as a FIFA guy at the top. That's a bad look for us. Bad look for us. I think that goal there from DCL has rattled Nick a little bit here. He's making a lot of changes. I feel like... I don't think our changes have done anything yet. I think we've just been randomly quite lucky there. Oh, and yeah, Camavinga now randomly on a 6.8. That seems strange, doesn't it? So I think he's probably shut this game. He's trying to shut the game down, isn't he, a little bit? Encourage. Again, we're still... Nick's making so many changes. He's tweaking everything right now. I think he's quite rattled. Yeah, Stans is doing well. We need to get a point out of this. Oh, he's not played FIFA before. I thought that was his background. I clearly don't know enough about Stans. He might fumble due to changes. That's what I'm hoping, yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. We've got players here looking apprehensive, anxious. When we can, we need to do a team talk or a shout to try and solve that a little bit. DCL corner coming in. Oh, I hope so. That would be good, wouldn't it? DCL got him shaking. Look. He's clearly quite rattled. And I think we let it play out for 5 or so minutes. He made 3 or 4 changes there. Right, he's paused again. Oh, he's going again. No, he has paused. What is he doing? Now it's time for me to pause here. Because Gravenberg for Xhaka. How do we change this? We'll go to some whipped crosses instead. Let's hit some early cross. It's counterintuitive. What's the actual... No, we can't be patient. We've got to go for it now, haven't we? I think we changed some of the roles. Let's move these guys forward a little bit. I want Camavinga, centre mid on attack. A deep line playmaker here in Xhaka. But Simmons would work better there than Camavinga would, I think, as a centre mid on attack. And we just bring Semedo back a little bit there, just to be... wing back attack. Wing back support. There we go. Let's confirm those changes. 10 minutes to go. We press play. And nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. Shout, encourage when we get the chance to. Come on, encourage. Right, there we go. That's all we're doing. Either this works or it doesn't. But nothing's happening. This really has been a pause in game, hasn't it? I've paused at separate times. Nick's now paused again. We are trying to go for this. Is pause becoming a new meta? It must be. It must be. And we must be quite late to this one because there's a lot of people spectating on this game apparently as well. There's 5 people watching this game. And nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Nick takes the win. Oh well. We gave it a best shot. We pushed hard
GG's, man.
there. GG's. That was a great second half.
Sorry for wasting so much time, bro. You had me sweating.
Oh man, I was on the ropes. I was trying to like make some changes. I was just stood there paused sometimes, just thinking. I'm like making them overthink you a little bit. I was trying to get in your head somehow.
I'm just lucky I have Pedri, to be honest.
Oh, he was that goal at the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
I can't believe it. I was telling my chat that you turn on the hacks because you put a pressing tactic on, and bro, you scored 2 goals in less than a minute. I've never seen. I know the second was offside. I've never seen that like so quickly.
It's rare, and I was like, well, nothing's going to happen here because we've just scored, and then suddenly he's there again scoring. Yeah. But if only it accounted. But that was such a good game.
All right, man. GG's.
GG's. Have a good evening. Right, sick. Not the result we. There we go. Wanted, but it's not all doom and gloom. Why can I not get out of this game? Oh, we're out now. There we go. Okay. Right. How long are we going for? It's 3 hours now. I'm not quite sure. Z said, okay, we're going to stream for 4 hours tonight, guys, and we're going to get through 13 games. We've just got through the 6th game at the 3-hour mark. So let's see. There's a bit of chat in the Discord right now, like, are we continuing? One more match week. Okay, I think we're doing one more match then, by the looks of things in the Discord. So that's going to be Clates we're playing against. I'm going to jump into a random room here and just hope Clates jumps in with us. I'm not sure if he's actually around this evening. I know he's playing it, but I know he's on baby duties tonight, I think, and things like that. Link, it's not a good look at the form, is it? The form's not good. And it's going to get worse when the loss comes in there at 3-2. Yeah, looks like it's going to be one more game. Works for me. Stan's just trying to say in the chat right now, we end right now and end the whole competition right now and send the trophies out. Because he is currently top of the table. Currently top of the table. 7 points ahead of us. We've had a bit of a slump, which has not been much fun. But we're going to get past it. We're going to get past it, I think. What did you think of Trubin in that game, chat? I feel like he made some good saves, but also a few errors. I don't know. Never played FM, but love football. Big fan of your content. So if I ever tell you to do something in the game, please disregard. I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. No, you should get it. You should get FM. It is good fun. Give it a go. How's Mackwell going along? Saw him go ultra defensive in his first match and instantly conceded a goal. Oh, bless him. I don't know, actually. He is, Mackwell, in 19th. Okay, so it's not going brilliantly for him right down there at the moment. Patrick Schick still third top scorer in the league so far this season. I will say that Isak with 7 goals and Romelu Lukaku with 6. We've played against both these guys, so I feel like we've had some tough games. We've played one. Okay, we've only played 2 people ahead of us in the table right now, so that's not great. We drew with Matt. We drew with Stans. Okay, it's not great actually, is it? Club name Lincoln Athletic. Bernardo Silva, by the way, having a great tournament. Or league, fair, I have to say. 8.05 rating. Trubin wasn't great, but Mendy is just as bad. I thought Mendy was quite good in the first couple games. I don't know, maybe he wasn't. I'm not sure. You think the squads came out somewhat balanced into the draft? I think overall there's some good balance to it. I mean, our squad in particular is very balanced. There's no superstars. I think clearly Nick's got a very good team there with like Pedri and Saka and Rafael Leo in there. That's really good. I think maybe I should have put some more budget into the big picks at the start, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, team selection then. What do we want to be changing? Pierre and have a great game there. Oh. Grimaldo is back from injury. Great. In you go. And we'll get Acuna on the bench as well. So that's already an upgrade there. I'm going to leave Gravenberg there because I think he's just a slightly better playmaker than Granit Xhaka is. Still don't quite know what to do with Camavinga here. Let's start as an anchor this game instead. The centre-backs are working out okay, I think, so far for us. Turn on set pieces. We can't touch set pieces. We're not allowed to do that. That's part of the rules. I think you're doing the right things. Have faith. Agree. I back myself. I back myself. I'm not sure if Clates is around at the moment, like I said. So we might see him, we might not. I'm in a room, though. Did we? Maybe we start Dominic Calvert-Lewin this game. He came off the bench, fired up, technically scored 2 goals. Maybe we do give Calvert-Lewin. Clates, you may win this one, but I'll still beat you in a fight. Oh, Clates, come on, you're not going to. Yeah, we were just saying, actually, we think you're on baby duty tonight, so you're not in a chat, but, you know, you've taken the coward's way out here, I'd say. You've taken the coward's way out. But, yeah, like Tristan says, got that dad strength now. Agree. He's also hacking by looking at our formation as well here, so. If Baby Jackson is also floor you. Look, if he's already talking at this stage, I've got no chance. Right. Z, Mono, and Mackwell to press continue. Clates v Tom is a battle for the ages. It is, to be fair. It is. There is really... People think we get on, but actually there's a lot of animosity. I've got the baby on one knee and Pav on the other. That does make sense, to be fair. Who makes more noise? That's the question, though. Who makes more noise, Pav or the baby? I'd probably say Pav. We're both being good. Oh, good, Pav. I'm glad. How are you, Pav? Are you alright? Tom by KO by Sweet Chin Music in the first round. That might be. I'm more of a boxer, I'd say, than a wrestler. And I wouldn't want to get disqualified for the for Sweet Chin Music in the boxing. I mean, who knows? Who are we waiting on here? Oh, I love Mackwell. I wonder how many times I've said I love Mackwell in this stream. I've said it quite a lot. Theodore Cheese or Chester Fourth is good. Baby's always assistant manager. First rule of fatherhood. I think that's. I mean, fatherhood is still a long way off for me. But that is the one thing I'm quite looking forward to. Actually, is I say look forward to. It's one thing that I think would be quite fun. Is doing the night shift and it's just an excuse to play video games and just have this baby sat on you. I think that's going to be quite good fun, I think. Always do well in these games, not looking forward to it. Look, I've had an up and down evening so far. An up and down evening. So, I need a win to finish things off, to be fair. My Daisy hours are through the roof, though. See, that's what I'm kind of... I'm looking forward to getting a game that I can just, like, sit on my sofa and just, like, play through while I mean, this is, again, 5 years plus down the line at least, but I've got 3-year-old twins and a 6-year-old daughter, Tom. Don't do it. I'll be honest, twins does seem like a nightmare. Twins does seem like potentially the worst thing that could happen to me. But who knows? Who knows? I might change my mind in a few years' time. I'll be smashing it in Brazil on 2 hours sleep, but see, it seems fun. That does seem kind of fun in a way. I don't know. I'm looking forward to you adding your future son into the game and being his agent FM30. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to women's football so I can add Laura to the game, add my mum to the game. You know, I'm going to milk those relationships as much as I can in women's football. Clay to be Tom's my dream match, my 2 fave FM creators. Well, you're very kind there. Especially because it's a bit of a charity case there with Clates being your favourite, I would say. Also, Dominic Calvert-Lewin popping up there with a near post header. This is the first time we've seen our away kit. Not seen our away kit so far, chat. This is quite nice to see. We're playing at home, though, so why are we in our away kit at home? I don't know. It actually looks quite nice. I think we've low-key actually somehow designed both really nice kits. I am happy with that. We'll take it. Okay, so that's nice to be in the lead. Oh, it's got a Vlahovic, apparently. Vlahovic own goal. It's not a DCL goal. That's quite frustrating. Schick super sub. Maybe that's what he's better at. Saying that, he has scored a lot of goals for us, but we'll see. Oh, that's disappointing. It's a Vlahovic own goal. We don't have enough men assigned to defend corners. We should assign more players back. Well, is that because... What if I do? If I press I'll sort it, what does that do? Oh, no, I don't want to touch that and just mess it around, because we'll get told off otherwise. Oh, Stan's winning again. Mad. 2-0 up as well in this game. Lukaku with 2 early goals. Yeah, he's starting to... Him and Jack are starting to stretch out quite a big gap. If we win our game here, we're like well in within touching distance of third place, right, as it stands right now, with everyone drawing, probably. Wow. Limited Clates to 0 shots in the entire game there. We'll take that. I mean, we've not really seen much out there at all, have we? Pump Fist. Things are going well out there, but you're capable of even better. It's not really done much, but we'll take it. Stand any guy can make Lukaku class. It seems like it. 0 shots. It's going to finish 1-1. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. Clate's making quite a few tactical tweaks here by the looks of things at half time. Who do you think is the fave to win this after yourself, of course? After myself, I mean, I'll probably back Jack at the moment. I think Jack's going to have the tactical knowledge. He seems to have a very good start so far. He's doing well. And if Jack continues the way he's going, I think he'll probably end up winning the thing. It's good to see Kev not winning it, though. Obviously, he won his first 3 games, and I was like, oh, no. We don't want to see default Gegenpress man do it, but he's dropped up a little bit. Can I play with you guys even though I'm not a streamer, lol? Well, not in this tournament, at least. Not in this tournament. It's not my game anyway. It's like on the playground, not my game, not my ball. You've got to ask him. He owns the ball. You've got to ask him. I got Luke or Tom to win the whole thing. I need to up my game a little bit. Clates is really making some tweaks at half time here, by the way, chat. Look at this. Waiting for Clates. Maybe he's got to do a nappy change for either Jack or Pav. I don't know. Maybe both. Where do you think you'll finish in the league? Look, I'll be happy. I'll tell you what, I'll be happy if I finish in the European spots. If I finish in the European spots, I'll be happy. Please tell me you beat Zealand. We've not played Zealand yet, actually. Not played him yet so far this season. After today's, when's the next set of games? Not sure, actually. It'll be some point next week. It depends on availability, and it kind of does vary from week to week. When I know, I'll let you guys know by scheduling the stream and things like that. But I'm not entirely sure just yet. I see the FM script. You get an XG of 3.5, and then you concede to Clates' first shot of the game, and it will be 1-1. But yeah, it's probably going that way, isn't it? It's probably going that way. Any spot under Zealand on the table is unacceptable. Wow. Interesting that winning this game right now actually is going to keep us in 10th place as opposed to move us up the table at all as things stand. We're starting to see maybe a bit of a shift between the top half and the bottom half here. You know, maybe like Musterman down, it's like, ooh, they're in trouble maybe potentially. We need to get a good few wins going. Since you're playing 13 games today, you're going to stream another 4 hours. No, I think by looks of things, we'll be finishing up after this game, I think, from reading the Discord. We'll double check, though. Griffenberg starting to get tired, jacket on. I think you're making a good point there. We're all getting a bit tired. I want to change the attackers around a little bit. But let's see what happens from this corner as Alex Grimaldo looks to deliver another great set piece. Calvert-Lewin this time puts it just wide of the mark. Right. I think actually we're going to change all 3 attackers around here. None of them playing amazingly well. Calvert-Lewin's had a decent game. And maybe Xhaka as well. That seems a little bit strange still at the same time. I don't know why Zealand didn't get invited, or Zealand Live, actually. I'm not quite sure why they didn't. I think there is a bit of a naming thing there, maybe. Like, Zealand probably gets a bit jealous at the other guys. I like the new video you just released. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Right. We seem to be holding on here quite nicely. We've got 10 minutes to go. Clates has actually gone to a back 4 now and brought Salah on to go play behind Hulk, Omega, and Gyökeres. Which is kind of scary, actually. But somehow, despite him playing like that, despite that attack, this actually looks like it could be our first clean sheets as it stands right now. We just have to hold on for another 11 minutes and then we'll be okay. Hello to Indonesia. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome in. It's a long ball tactic, surely. It does look like it, doesn't it? But I think with the Segundo Volantes, it's probably a bit different to that. And I guess... I don't know how tall Omega is, actually, but Gyökeres could probably knock one down in the air, couldn't he? 90 plus 11 equaliser. Yeah, it's coming, isn't it? It's coming. Oh, we switched to wingers now. Gyökeres out wide, Salah out wide. A few minutes to go. say that. The game seems to have frozen a little bit. It doesn't say Clates is doing tactics. Oh, he is doing tactics again. He's tweaking everything. He is desperate. Where is he in the table, Clates, by the way? Oh, he's above us. He's 5th in the table. So he is really quite struggling here. Okay, Semedo got plenty of room out wide there. Let's get a second goal here. Let's kill this game off. Patrick. Oh my God, Patrick. Aspas. Finally, we've got the goal. Oh my word. If we hadn't have scored off of that after that calamity, that would have been frustrating. Would DCL have scored it? I don't know. But at least Aspas came off the bench and has scored it. 2-0 here, 86th minute. That's good. We're back into winning ways now. We're back into winning ways. Whew. Iago Aspas is looking pretty handy off the bench, actually, I will say. I think that's his 2nd or 3rd goal off the bench. That might be more than Eze and the other one have got. At least say. Plates tinkered too close to the sun. I agree. I agree. He got too close to the sun. And we've ended up here with a big win. You love to see it. I'm happy with that. That feels like a bit of a weight off my chest, having not won in 4, I think, actually. That was good to do. Fair play, GG's. GG's to you too, Clates. Thank you very much. And enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend. Say hi to Pav for me. Right, so how many of the games are finished then? Oh, quite a few. Kev being battered 4-0 here by Arteray. That's good. We've beaten Clates. Mono is currently beating Nick. That's huge. Wait, hang on. Are we reading this correctly? 32 minutes in. Oh, my word. That's a long one. We'll go and give Mono a watch in a second. Great stream. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. That's really kind of you, dropping that donation. I'm going to put a heart on it. Thank you, my friend. Lovely sister of the post it was. Luke has won. Musterman has won. Secular Card and Manny have drawn. Mackwell is beating Crew. We've got... why can I not remember the bloody names of everyone? Either way, there's a win there. Jack's 7-0 up against Big Robert here in 58 minutes. Oh my word. I want to watch that one more. I want to watch that one more. Where is work the space? I'm going to hold my breath in a minute.
You know what I'd do in your situation? I'd order kebab. That's what
I think it's time for garlic mayo or something, isn't it?
That's what I'd be doing at this moment.
I just can't, like, because the thing is, though, because this is the last game as well, I've actually done really well for this start, and this has just tarnished it. It's the last thing in people's minds, like, look at everyone in the chat now. People who've been lurking, typing, absolute gremlins.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it's
Big
the most
Robbo fraud.
bad online thing ever. As soon as you go down in a game, chat's more active.
Yeah.
Oh, it's typing
people
his
on
chat.
so-called stream coming out of the crevice.
First time chatter.
Oh, I'm going to follow him and
Yeah, I am 6
shout
still
fraud.
down.
There we go.
Just one, please. Please, just one, I can't, honestly. Just one goal. TomFM's just called me a fraud. Yeah, I can't be arsed.
Yeah, TomFM's calling you like the game's gone.
Yeah, it's completely gone.
Thought you were
result,
meant to be good at this.
Just get out now. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the last game, mate. You could just like the AI can't do worse.
AI can't do worse.
Yeah, actually, that doesn't sound as good as it did.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Look forward to seeing you get the vote of confidence from the board. GG's. Thank you, Rick. Much appreciated. That's really kind of you. And, oh my word. Oh, Big Robbo scored.
Rising.
They come
yeah,
out.
mate.
The rats come out at the gutter. That one's the count, I think.
It's not, mate.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
I've got Elite Gaffer in my
closed?
chat who beat you last game, even though I beat him 4-0 on the opening day.
You
You
know,
know-
got XG'd in that game.
Yeah, I had a few of them.
I was too busy talking about Little Bakery. Do you ever go to at the Little?
So what? How come Mono is so far behind in her game then?
Guys, this is not.
Oh, you hate to see it. When are the next games? But some point next week. Some point next week of the next round of games. I don't actually know when yet. Because it depends on everyone's availability. But next week at some point, like I say, when I know, I'll schedule the stream and we'll get it out there. So you guys know as early as possible.
Why should I give I feel bad.
How are we only at half time
I was
here?
a Ronaldo fan. That's so telling.
Is anyone just like in a general
It's
chat
messy,
as well?
messy, messy all the way, you guys.
I'm jumping into a general chat if anyone wants to come and chat to me.
Wait, he's also American. What's up with all these Americans? Third world country. No offense.
Right, Furs. So I don't quite understand how it's all gone so... Why that's taking so long, that game. That is ridiculous. But there we go. So if we look at the live league table then, how is this affecting things? Because every game's finished apart from... Actually, there's a couple still going somehow. If we look at the live league table, when it loads eventually, it takes its time. We are 10th in the table on 11 points, only behind Z on goal difference as it stands right now. We've scored the same, he's just conceded a couple less. Big Robber, where is he on here? Yeah, 14 goals. He was on 6 goals conceded before this game. 6 goals conceded before that game. And that's ruined things for him. So he drops down to 5th actually. Clates, we beat Clates and he's in 4th place right now. So, and despite the loss to us, he's stayed up there. So he's done pretty well, hasn't he? It's very, very open between Luke. Maybe not so much Luke. Between Clates and myself, very close. Maybe Luke, Jack, and why do I keep forgetting? Stans. They're all doing pretty well, aren't they? Everyone can lose to everyone. That is true. Robbo's number got corrected. Is he? Oops. Matches, fixtures, and results. Oh no, I want to see latest scores. There we go. Also, Robbie didn't score. It went down to Jack 8-0 win. Oh my god. That's crazy. Mono is back playing now, so let's actually watch.
I don't want to wait too long.
Alright, I'm going to also...
take my chow off.
How is this match taking so long?
Show them Peter, boss. Come on. Yeah, boss is only doing well like one season, and then he's usually shit. So, oh, sorry, confirm. Damn. How is this match taking so long? Apparently, Pick is stressing out a little bit. I don't know. I think I made him cry.
Well, look. I've got a bedtime to keep here, so we need to get this sorted.
Here, you guys. The music is good. You guys are good.
Right. It's always Nick. Does she know ball? Mono's very good, yeah. She's a really nice person. Met her a couple of times. And I think she knows ball. I think she knows ball. She makes some good content, does some good streams. And yeah, she's good to have in the community. But if she can hurry up and get this game done, that'd be quite nice, to be fair. That would be quite nice to, to get it finished. Nick changes tactics every 5 minutes, apparently, according to her chat, which does make sense. That checks out with what he did with us, I think, to be fair. What time is it in the UK? 9:30 in the UK. We're now behind you guys in Zambia, by the looks of things. Who's in first place? Currently Stans. Stans is currently top of the table as things stands right now. He's had a very, very good evening and has got the best out of Lukaku. Lukaku is purring, one of the top scorers in the tournament. If Mona can now make it 4-2, that would be quite handy. That might just kill the game off and then we can get this one done with. As Tierney finds Skamaka. Oh, he's done it, Skamaka. Skamaka used to be like such an amazing player to have in Football Manager. Like it was the year when it was him and Lorenzo Luca, I think, were the two guys to have. And I think West Ham bought him based purely off of what do you call it? Football Manager, the game. That's my thought. Feel bad for RDF in auto draft. That was tough. He's not got a bad team actually. I think the team's quite decent, but yeah, it was kind of tough. City 4-1 against Juve, by the way. That's pretty good. Any info about FM25? FM25's been cancelled, yeah. So FM26, I don't know. Not a clue, I'm afraid. Nothing. What do I think about Lincoln City's new kits? Actually, as kits go, it's not a bad one. I do quite like it. I hated last season's. I was not a fan of last season's kit at all in the slightest. But there we go. The Discord as well, by the way, is like, are we playing another game? No, Nick's taking so long, we're finishing now. So I think people are leaving the game, and Zealand's like, no, because it might break everything. Don't leave the game. So we won't leave things just yet. Hope you're having a smashing them. Well, we're doing a good job. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Mixed evening so far, I think. A mixed evening. We just beat Clates 2-0, which was good. And we were just, in fact, this is the last game happening right now. So if we go to the live league table now, because nothing's much is going to change for us now, are they? They mentioned FM26 in the Sega financials, which at least confirms that it's still happening. You'd assume so. That's my assumption from it. Like, well, my assumption was they were going to work on the game anyway, so that should be fine anyway. It's been mentioned in financial reports, but that's about it. So I suspect it'll just come along at the usual time, and that'll be that probably when it comes to Football Manager 26. I don't know when they're going to plan to announce things. I know in previous years it's kind of been around this time when they've announced things, but again, I've heard nothing. Not that I normally ever do, to be fair, but they are a very, very secretive company, Sports Interactive. They are very good at like keeping things quiet and under wraps, and you don't get a lot of leaks out of them and things like that. They are good. So I don't think we'll hear anything. I don't think I'll hear anything until they're ready to be heard, essentially. So, as it stands right now, Winners POV is the one with no depth. Who is in his squad, to be fair? Minyan, Upamecano, Sule, Pau Torres, Kamara, Reinders, Moreno, Frimpong, Silva, Musiala, Lukaku, Garassi, Costanal, Pepe. But it's not amazing depth, but he's just seemed to he's got the best out of Musiala, Silva, and Lukaku all working together nicely. Hey, Z.
Hey, so first day in the books. Obviously, one match wrapping up. What do you make of it?
I've had a lot of fun. I had a good start, got a few wins under my belt, had a few iffy moments with a couple of draws in games that I should have won, but we turned it round against Clates there, and I think we've got a system that we're pretty happy with. So
I think we're tied on points right now. So
we are level on points. You're ahead of me on goal difference a little bit. So
yeah, well, I got to play. I played Stokes and beat him 6-0, so that'll come around.
That was good fun, to be fair. Oh no, I drew with Stokes. He's Goggles 11, isn't he? Yeah, I drew with him. That was not fun. In fact, I was behind in that game for quite a long time. I came back late and drew. So that was during the period of like, this isn't going quite so well. But other than that,
I had a 3-match winless run that I was trying to serve, but then I came out and beat Kurt. I needed to beat Kurt.
Yeah, that's huge.
That was. I lost to Nick RTFM though. It's tough to lose to the non-FM people.
I know. In fact, I haven't actually beaten a non-FM person. I played 3 of them. And I've lost 2, drawn 1, so it's not been a good. It's not been
nice. Good. Now my favorite one. Have you played Macwell yet?
Not yet, but I just love that. My chat keep me updated saying he's gone defensive and he's conceded like 3.
He texted me. He was like, he's never played Football Manager before.
It's so funny.
And so he's on a call with like 2 friends that he has that have played FM. And they're like telling him what to do. And it's very entertaining to watch.
Oh, I just love his like team name and everything like that. And Theodore Chesterforth is his name in game as well. Like he's just going like full lore on something. It's so funny.
No, he's you could definitely get into some Abraham Lincoln themed conversations with him. He's in that type of mold. You know, I would try it.
I'll do it. I'll try and have some sort of bizarre conversation with him.
That's an incredibly deep lore drop for anybody watching our streams.
Yeah, massively. He is.
That's way back.
I feel like Mackwell is the kind of guy who can just bring out like encyclopedic knowledge and that kind of thing as well.
Yes, he has very random knowledge. You want to know another interesting fact? Mackwell never played soccer growing up.
Really?
Yeah, never. I was like, you want to come play on the men's league team? You know, the one that you played on when you visited New York.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I don't know how to play. He's like, what?
I would love to see how he approaches to kicking a football. That'd be something good fun to watch.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Wow, Nick just lost 4-2 to Munu. I know she's flying high right now.
Oh, yeah, she was very happy with that, I think. I was watching her stream for a little bit because it was taking so long. I was like, why is this taking so long? And I think she just sat there and it's Nick just like panicking, changing everything.
Yeah, Nick is really getting into the Tinkerman philosophy.
He is. Yeah, and he was stressed when I was playing against him as well. He just beat me 3-2. And Pedri scored like a wonder goal. It was a corner to the edge of a D, and he just first time volleys it and it goes in. It's just like you can't stop.
Oh,
that.
Yeah, you hate that, dude. You hate that.
I got to the point where I just paused the game for like 30 seconds and just didn't do anything just to see what his reaction would be, and like then he pauses for ages like trying to change things, and it was quite funny. He still beat me, so it didn't work out, but
yeah. We're trying to get everybody to continue. You want to help?
Oh shit, yeah. I'll press continue. Yeah, I was one of the ones that wasn't pressing it, so there we go.
Nick is crying. Dude, why is Nick crashing out? He's in the top 8 right now.
If you're not first, you're last. That's the mantra you got to have.
Oh, he's not even on camera, dude. He has to continue. Did he continue? Yes, he did. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good.
He's a man of and for the people.
Yeah, he puts others first, and I can respect that. Unlike Clayton Arthur, who are taking the piss now. Did you?
I need to get Clates to continue.
Did you catch much of the NBA draft last night?
No. Did you?
No, but I saw it all this morning, and it looked like it went pretty much as expected. I think probably.
Yeah, it usually does. I mean, you don't get the NBA draft with so few players, right?
Yeah, like 100 declared, right? I think isn't it something like that?
Apparently, Munu just said, "I'll give him my tactics so he can use it against me next time." Munu.
That is just condescending.
Well, that's psychotic. Clates. There we go. Thank you, Clates. Okay. We needed to continue once.
Yeah, then it can save, and then we're sorted.
Hey, Nick's got... I think everybody in this league's got passion. You can't question anybody's passion in this league.
No, everyone's here
There's
to
been
win.
A lot of intensity.
Maybe
I heard
not
RDF
Mackwell,
quit
but...
before... I think... Mackwell does want to win. I mean, he found a couple of guys to get the
True,
call with him.
True.
And he's not in last, Oh, dude, the race for last is going to be epic. Yes. Kurt, Stokes, Mackwell, RDF are all on 5, and second yellow card's on 4.
There's a bit of a gap forming in the midfield, though, as well. Like, I guess us and Mono are kind of in no man's land a little bit, but then there is a gap forming between the sort of bottom 8 and the top 12-ish.
Well, let me save it. All right.
Sweet.
Now clear to leave. Thank you for a great day.
Thank you for hosting. I enjoyed that. And I'm going to get back into the winning groove next time. I'm going to tweak a few things, and I'm going to win more games.
Oh, I believe you. 100%. I believe you.
It was a great day.
Hey, dude, what the hell, Stans? How are you in first?
The Dolphin sword cuts. I can't believe you beat it. That's actually my only regret about today.
Honestly, this isn't going to make a lot of sense to you, but Lelujo, there used to be this thing called the Streamer Showdown. Has anybody ever filled you in on the lore of that?
So my chat told me that Lelujo played without any prep, anything. He drafted and he won. Is that what you're
okay?
gonna tell me
First
about?
of all, Lelujo pretends that he plays with no prep or anything.
Oh,
right. He's one of those. So he unnerves you by being like, "Oh, I just like this is a preset tactic. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever." And then it just rolls you. So the Streamer Showdown was this like 2 or 3 years, once every couple months. It was really, really cool. It was run by this guy named Dr. Benji, who's not making any content until FM26 comes out. So maybe he'll bring it back. I don't know. But Lelujo won 7 times. The next most was 2. I won 2. Clates won 2. Work the Space won 1 of them.
Wait, so he's the GOAT? What the heck?
He has been the GOAT of. That was basically the only big streamer Football Manager tournament, and he won 7 of them.
Yeah.
Dude, and like I said, I won 2. Clates won 2. Anybody else won 2? Tom, you won 1, right?
I won 1, not 2. Yeah. I think we only played like 20 of these things as well at most. So like he won like nearly half of them at least.
I know Manny won 1, which was like a big upset, as Manny was in his first tournament and he won.
He beat me in the final. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yo, Pix raiding in. Welcome in from Nick RTFM stream. We're hanging out with Stans and TomFM. We're debriefing on the day. I heard Nick was crashing out though, dude.
That's what my chat told me too.
Yeah, I think, which is crazy because he's ahead of me in the table, even though the goal difference would suggest otherwise. I've lost less games than Pick. Oh, why aren't there any packs in this game? Oh, this is an EAFC chat. Welcome. I played EAFC career mode for the first time in 10 years, not that long ago.
Has it changed much?
No,
Okay.
it has not changed much. It was the biggest change is that you now have to wait to load into the negotiations.
Oh, that's annoying. The only thing I used to love about FIFA, I say only thing, the thing I used to love FIFA for was player career mode. I'd never do manager, I'd always do player career mode, and that was my favorite thing.
Now, player career mode would be fun. I just never had the patience for it. No, Nick didn't even get cooked, dude. Look at where a lot of the other non-FM players are. I mean, obviously you have Stans, who's leading the whole thing, right? He's going nuts. But then you look at Nick is the next best FM is their main content thing. Right? Nick is doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that because he beat me either. But Stans is not an FM player, dude. Stans, who are you?
Nope. I'm a variety gamer, man. I just got into FM a few months ago. I just really, really like it.
Munu is a savage. She was apparently gaslighting Nick the entire. Munu's great. She comes off very
funny.
She comes off very harmless, and then she'll just like stab you in the heart right when you're least expecting it.
Yeah.
She's also playing.
I think I went up like 6-0, and I was like, I don't really know what to say here. It felt
with Munu, yeah. No, her goal difference.
And then she won other games, yeah.
Munu's goal difference is -6. That's crazy. You murdered her.
Yeah.
What happened to chivalry, man? Munu's Dutch. Munu's the only Dutch person and the only girl. Sorry, Tom.
I was going to say, I think Jack is... I know you hear Stans, but I think Jack is the guy that's going to be taking the top spot next time out, I reckon. I think he's quite... He just beat Robbo like 8-0. Yeah, work with space, sorry, yes.
Okay, yeah. His tactic is my tactic, but with 1 player swapped. So I'm a little scared, because he's also much better at this game.
He's a sweat. That's what he is.
I should have auto-drafted his team, because Work the Space did go to the Football Manager World Cup. And so he's got like competitive FM experience in actual esports. So did RDF, but I heard RDF crashed out today, which I don't blame him because his auto-drafted team is so bad and he's now in 19th.
When he starts going bad for Aaron as well, he's out as well.
Yeah.
He's not going to enjoy his
next
few
Mbappe
weeks.
missed a pen like 5 minutes in, and he was gone after that. Tilted.
Yeah. No, he tilts pretty easily, but RDF actually made the semifinals of the FM World Cup. He made it to the final 4 of the FM World Cup, so he has a ton of game if he can keep the train on the tracks. But the train is thoroughly off the tracks right now.
It is derailed in the ditch.
It has, but Work the Space is going to be dangerous as hell. I thought Lelujo was going to be a problem, but he's been getting spanked the last couple matches, dude.
Yeah, when he won those first 3, I was like, oh, for God's sake. But...
I know. I looked up at the table. I was like, no. The inevitable is happening. No, I don't. I think Nick's a great guy. I think basically everybody in this league is great. I don't really know Musterman. I kind of just met him right before it started. But I have met the vast majority of these people in person, except for Kurt, Nick RTFM, Crew, Robbo, Stokes. Like, I've met everybody else in person. And so we had a good group of people. You know what I mean?
Everyone was
really
crazy
cool
nice in the voice calls today. Like, unbelievably nice. Yeah.
Especially considering you were probably beating their ass the entire time, Stans. So
I mean, yeah, I didn't really know what to say. It's like, hey, yeah, we're doing it.
I love the fact that I'm the only match you didn't win was me.
And
That's
honestly,
nice.
you dominated. Only your highlights. I think I
it
had
was
one
6-0?
goal from like a. No, it was
No.
3-1 for mine.
I beat Stans 3-1.
Yeah.
Which
okay.
I didn't
the
realize
one
at the
was
time
kinda
was like, that's my best possible win. So
Yeah.
I beat Stokes, Goggles 11. I beat him 6-0. That was my huge win.
Yeah.
Hello guys.
Hello,
It's
mate.
here for the debrief.
We're just hanging out. What did you make of it? You had a tough start to today.
Yeah, my start was not good. I tried to play a different tactic as usual, and I have a lot of trouble to fix it. Some change, but I changed completely for the last game, and I win against Lolujo 5-0. So I think I have a good tactic for the next section. But it was very cool.
Thank you on behalf of the world for beating Lelujo 5-0.
Yeah.
That is just,
It was very good. Yeah, it was very good.
You started with a loss to Nick, I think it was, and you got FM'd so hard in that loss.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was a horrible game. He did a foul in my before he scored the goal. And the last goal was offside. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, but it's FM. It's FM, so no problem.
Yeah, it's a long season. We've only played we have 31 matches left.
Yeah, so we know when will be the next session.
Yeah, so I can announce that now because I've gotten here. Let me check. So I've got like a document I'm using to keep. It's a lot of juggling. So basically, we message everybody and get a response from everybody. The day for next week, actually the only person that didn't respond, that at least I didn't write down the response, was you, Arthur. So would you like to respond? When are you free?
No, I respond. I said all
Oh,
the
you
date
did. You did.
all the date is good for me. I
Yeah.
said all the date is good.
Then it's Wednesday.
Oh, it will be Wednesday.
Then it's Wednesday. That's the day
What
that
time?
everybody.
What time?
Everybody. So we're always doing the same time. I feel like keeping it the same time would be great. But yeah, that's why we check all the days. This time, all 20 people are saying they can play Wednesday. So I think we do Wednesday.
Okay, let's go for Wednesday. But
Works for me,
we have time or match? No, I will.
We have
we have a time for the match, or you want to make 8 match or 10 match for Wednesday?
Oh, I think we'll just go for 4 hours or whatever. It should move faster because today we needed to re-log in and set up everything. So I think we could probably do 10, 11 matches in a 4-hour window on Wednesday, and then we're kind of back on track, you know?
Yeah. How was your session?
Oh, it was great. I thought I was going to be contending for the league title.
Right, I don't want to butt in the conversation, but I am going to dip now, guys. We've finished that session there. I think we had a good evening, really, in the grand scheme of things. If you look at this, great start. A little bit of a dip here. We shouldn't have lost to Stans, really, because he scored 2 cheesy goals, if I'm honest with you. Those 2 draws were pretty frustrating. The only game I felt like we were really hard done by is the game against Nick, where we lost 3-2. Sorry, the only game I think we should have lost is the Nick game. I think he deserved to win that one, if I'm honest with you. But everything else, we've been doing okay. So we're going to come back on Wednesday, as Z was saying, and we are going to go again. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you all next week on Wednesday. I'll put the I'll schedule it tomorrow at some point or something like that, and we'll sort it. See you later, everyone. Lots of love. Goodbye.